morning, everybody. Well, it's the last day of camp, and it will be sad to shut down WCFW for the summer. But not to worry, because those of you in the Bethesda Chevy Chase area can hear me all winter long on Jewish Day School Radio 89.9 FM, The Fox. For those select few of you who went all summer, all 8 weeks without finding that special someone, today is your day. Because you don't want to go back home and lie to your friends about a summer romance that didn't even happen. And you don't want to be the one person who doesn't have anyone to kiss tonight after the talent show. So, seize the day, Camp Firewood, because it's your last.
Get down to it, boppers.
Buddies, it's the Ron and Fez show. Back from vacay. The summer's over. It's back to school time. But this time we're seniors, and we're gonna rule the school with the fucking pink ladies. We don't take shit off anybody. Fez Watley back from vacation.
Hiya, buddies.
Big question, Fez.
Yes.
Did you get laid over the summer? Did it finally happen for you?
Another summer has gone by. Another summer has passed.
I'm so worried that you and I are going to be doing like the oldest rendition of Superbad one day, where I'm just still trying to get you.
Yeah, it didn't happen this summer either. Summer of 08 goes out the door.
You want a hooker?
Emphasis on the O in 8. 0.
It sounds like you came back sounding even worse.
Yeah, picked up my annual case of bronchitis while I was on vacation.
Would you just die and put an end to this mystery? You're just like an old rag doll coming apart at the seams.
It was not a good way to wrap up vacation. It was not fun.
You're not fun. If I had to say what not fun is, it would be Fez. Call me Todd Watley.
Ginger ale and a Z-Pack. That's how I wrapped up my vacay.
See, the Z-Pack does you no good after the fact. You got to start Z-ing before. Now, when you told me you came back with bronchitis, I'm on the phone. I was ordering Z-Packs right away.
See, it works for you. See, I don't even know I have. I start to get this little cough, and then, like 12 hours later, I am just dying.
Could you have non-sexual AIDS? Did you get a blood transfusion?
I don't think I have non-sexual AIDS.
No, did you go to the zoo at all and maybe lick a monkey's ass? Because if you did, that explains everything.
No, that's not how I got the bronchitis.
All right, the Pink Ladies are back. It's a big school year, the 08-09 year, and yeah, we're going to fucking do it right this year. We are going to steal the bell. We are going to steal the victory bell, and that'll be the big senior prank. Now we're going to open up the big-ass prize closet today for the Ichiban. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Because a hell of a lot of news happened while we were away, Fezzy, and we want to catch up on everything. Ron and Fez back from vacation, 866-RON-0-FEZ. And we will not be taking another vacation for, I believe, a week and a half. And then after that, we're just on our way out for a nice fall vacation. And then we'll be back pretty much almost until Halloween. Another 2 weeks off. Back a couple days, take that long Thanksgiving vacation, and then might as well just tie that in for Christmas. So really, this is probably our last show of the year.
You forgot to work in the 5-day Columbus Day weekend.
You're checking up on me over there, are you? Bronco? What's CPAC doing? Going through my day planner? Here's Dan. Dan, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, guys, it's good to have you back. I was wondering, who was that really funny gay guy that was on the replays? He was great.
See, everybody has to start on that.
Yeah, they start.
Why don't you go
I'm
back?
not in the Z-Pack mood today, Dan.
Why don't you go back to the old voice that you do over the best of? By the way, Fezzy, my emails are just filled with what Dan told me.
Sure.
And then I know that you hate that, right?
I totally hate it.
Don't go to Whackbag.
Yeah.
Don't go to Whackbag.
I will stay away. I'm contagious anyway.
By the way, I got an email back from a young gentleman who said he needed an interview with me, and he put a bunch of questions in and sent the same to you, Fez.
Right.
And then we answered back, and, I don't know, somehow it helped him in his school. Whatever fucking school is that that you need to talk to someone from the radio. I can only imagine it's the University of Dumb, because I can't imagine. But anyway, he got an A and said, you never answered him back.
No, I didn't.
And I even brought it up to you on the air. You are so terrible for not answering emails now.
It's really bad because I get this thing in my head where it's like, I honestly think I'll answer this guy back later on when I have more time. And then
what time don't you have?
And then it's completely out of my head.
You have 21 hours a day. 21 hours a day.
Yes.
To talk with people. And you do not. Now, Fez and I do a 10:36 phone call today. Not 10:34. Not 10:38. He calls me 10:36 every morning to say, here's some of the things I was thinking about for the show. And he reads it off very quickly like it's a news thing. Today I felt like I was Weather Central. And I just let him read off a bunch of hurricane news, and I go, okay, I'll talk to you later. I hang up the phone, and I think, does he think we do a weather show?
No, I know we don't do a weather show.
But
it's out there.
Did you go back and listen to any of the replays?
No, I did not listen to the replays this
Who's
week.
pulling the replays? Is it you, Hicks?
It's myself and Earl.
Okay.
We split it up this time.
Do me a favor. I want a lot of unfunny Fez replays.
I got you.
I got to have Fez crying, dragging ass, bitching about the future. Because I can't have him compete against Fez.
There should be plenty of that to choose from.
But, well, they try to go back to, pre-bitching Fez. But it's very funny because all these people go, oh, my God, Fez was so hysterical. Then we get back on here. Hi, everybody. I don't know what it is. It's bronchitis.
Harvey Weinstein just...
Oh, God. Every bone aches. Every muscle in my body. Did I tell you I had to take one of my nuts off? You can't do that, Fez. You got to give him a little funny. All right, let's put it out there. Joel wants to be part of the big Ichiban. What do you got for us today, Joel? Hey. Joel, going once, twice?
Hello, boys.
Yeah, how are you?
Hey, doing good. Hey, within the next 4 years, we're going to have a female president.
Well, we do have the new VP nominee. And her name, Fez?
Sarah Palin.
Sarah Palin. Alaska's own, by the way, big ass prize closet for you. Alaskans own Sarah Palin because John McCain just flipped the script on everybody and went and got himself a woman. Now, Dave, you're a big McCain backer.
Yes, I am.
You had to even be a little surprised by this.
I was shocked by Mr. McCain's choice.
At first, I thought it was Elaine Bennis.
Yeah, I didn't see her fitting Mr. MCain. I really didn't. I thought he would go for a young guy, a
well,
man.
It seemed like he was going to go for somebody with experience, and we kept hearing about the guy in Minnesota, the governor of Minnesota, which is...
Tim Pawlenty.
Why learn that now? Why learn it now? There's no reason. It was going to be Charlie Crist in Florida or Mitt Romney out of Mass.
Yeah.
So because the fact that, for whatever reason, he thinks he can steal some of the votes that were going to go to Hillary, he went out and got himself a woman. Now, she's up there in Alaska. Now, all of a sudden, there's just pictures of her next to dead moose. And, you know what I mean? Just the crazy. I saw a picture of her holding, like, fucking automatic weapon. She's just off the shit.
They got him chugging beers with a gun.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Doing sports announcing. And it really has now lowered the bar to where it seems like this is a really cute movie. Like one of those Alaskan movies where somehow now it's Mystery Alaska. Instead of playing the Rangers in hockey, she's going to be playing the Democrats. Earl, this one had to even surprise you.
I swear to God, my first reaction was, who the fuck is that? That was my exact reaction.
No, was that for Obama?
No.
Because that's how I felt about Obama.
I was just like, who, what? And I didn't know where she was from, no background. The news agencies, they barely had a picture of her. They had no background information. You could hear them scrambling.
Now, nobody knew who she was. And then immediately the Republicans act like this is the greatest thing that ever happened. This is fantastic. But I'm going to just throw this out here. Now, like 2 years ago, she was the mayor of a town with 6,000 people. Since then, she's become the governor of a state that doesn't even touch another state. If it is a state, I'm going to believe you on it. I think you got to touch a state to be a state. And I've said that for years. So suppose she's like really no experience whatsoever. And no one's allowed to say anything because of the woman thing. But if she had a dick hanging between her legs, we would call this the most retarded thing that's ever happened. You're not allowed to say anything, but this one is a wacky thing to go down. Now, John McCain is a guy, Straight Talk Express. You know that I was a big fan of his in 2000, Fez.
Yeah.
But it just proves he's as corny as anyone else. Nothing matters except for winning. Having a gimmick and winning. This country is so off the fucking rails, we don't even know what we're doing anymore. Now, are you making up your mind now, or are you going to wait to see if Jimmy is going to do a Comedy Central special, and then that'll let you know how to vote, Dave?
Well, I'm just surprised by her, and I don't know if this is legal, but can you vote for a president, and could I vote for McCain and Biden? Or do I have to vote for McCain?
No, you got to go with the fucking team.
Oh, God.
Now, McCain and Biden make perfect fucking sense.
That's what I want.
You know what I mean? And I thought McCain was going to come up and say, I'm going to put together a team to lead, not a dog and pony show. You know what I mean? I'm putting together a team to lead out here. So apparently now, her little daughter, they've outed her. She's a high school senior, much like ourselves, and is 5 months pregnant. Now, I don't know why they didn't see this one coming, that people were going to make a big deal out of it. On the other hand, anyone who's ever had a girl in their family knows that these things happen. There is not a family in America who could go, how the hell could something like this go down? What about the moral upbringing? Girls are going to get pregnant. There's nothing you can do about it. Well, there's a couple of things, but when you just teach abstinence, there's nothing you can pull out about this. All right, so let's grab Lily. I know she's a big Republican, but she's also, first and foremost, a woman. By the way, Lily, you look fantastic today.
Thank you.
The straight hair, and I guess because it's September 1st, you're bringing back the scarf.
Scarves are back.
I love it. It's a great look for you.
Thank you.
And you even did makeup today.
A little bit.
And this is all because you're excited about the VP.
Can't stand her.
Oh, really?
I think she is horrible for women. I cannot understand a woman who is against a woman's right to choose. I cannot understand it.
Yeah, she's very hardcore about that, too.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing that I don't think McCain figured out, that women tends to be a big one for them. This is my body. She said not even in the case of rape. She wouldn't be against it. Now, from what I understand about Alaska, and I guess it's a pretty rough and tumble place up there, 25% of the unwanted pregnancies are rape-based up there in Alaska.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of rape that takes place. And you can understand why.
It's not a lot to do. Fishing and rape, kind of.
I was just going to say Eskimos. You want to know the truth? They don't know. They do not know.
There's such little sunlight, too.
So you're not turned on by this. This surprised me because you're kind of a Republican.
I'm kind of conservative in a lot of ways, but socially and things like that, you know, gay marriage and abortion and stuff, I cannot be.
All right, so how are you a Republican?
Economically, I think they make sense, except don't look at the past 8 years.
You like you like corporations. And you want the corporations to have a nice run.
I like who's ever going to give us lower taxes. I mean, that makes sense to me.
That's all it comes down to for you.
Yeah, of course. More money in my pocket is more gooder.
More gooder.
Oh,
okay.
Jesus.
So there we go.
Selfish.
So you don't think she's the gal for you?
No, and I was kind of excited at first. When I first saw her, I was like, oh, wow, this is great. Then I started reading up on her, and I was like, oh, boy.
I do love the 80s pictures.
Yeah.
Just crazy 80s pictures.
Beautiful hair on that Vogue cover.
Well, there was somebody else sent me a naked picture of her, but I can't tell if it's her or any chick in the 80s. It's just a big 80s hair and a black and white picture.
She's runner-up Miss Alaska.
So this could cost McCain your vote.
Yeah. Yeah.
And do you feel like he's just playing to women on this one?
It's such a strategic move.
Yeah.
Like, it was like he didn't even really care about her. It was like, oh, I'm just going to try to get all those women who were going to go for Hillary. And he was trying to, you know, maybe he would get those votes. But it's not going to work because she's so opposite.
And here's the weird thing, Fezzi. Is she going to pull one state where if you had a Charlie Crist, and Florida's always in play.
Right.
Charlie Crist, incredibly popular guy down there. You'd think that one might have been a shoo-in. Although they said he had to quit getting engaged because he's gay. That's the problem with being a Republican, is you do have to live in the dark. You can't be just yourself. You have to act like you're part of something else.
And the follow-up rumor there is that the engagement will be off now that he wasn't selected.
Well, I would imagine that would be the rumor. Then he's back to Cocktown. But you can't, seriously, you can't expect a guy who has a tan like that with the silver hair and be in charge of Key West not to smoke a little dick every once in a while. That's his prerogative.
And Sarah Palin's daughter is going to get married because of this. And there's a good chance McCain will win. She's going to ruin her whole fucking life.
Well,
she's against the daughter's right to choose.
Well, she is. She's against everyone's right to choose.
Yeah.
That's what, when you're saying I'm against the right to choose, you're not saying for yourself, which, of course, is part of any choice. One of the choices is you can have the baby, right? You can carry through with this. Then the other choices are out the fucking window when you're pro-life. So here this little girl is. She's 17 years old. Now, again, not like anyone else we've ever had in our family. I do not think we sit around and point fingers at this little family because it happens to everyone. But that is part of what the fucking pro-choice thing is, you know? That these things do happen. Now, obviously, I saw the picture of what they're now calling baby daddy. The kid's a hockey player. He could grow a little goatee. Of course she's going to be wild about it. It's fucking dark 19 hours out of the fucking day up there.
I love looking back at the announcement with her daughter Bristol there, and how they put the newborn baby in front of her for the announcement, and then basically after that they hurried into a Buckeye gift shop and got her the biggest Buckeye sweatshirt to cover up her 5-month pregnancy bump as soon as they could.
Yeah, because here's another college you can't go to because you're going to be titty serving a baby by the time the prom comes along.
Yeah, but you think the Republican Party would have done like some backup checks on this woman and her family? Like,
none.
Maybe there's some scandal.
Apparently, there's just tons of shit coming out because let's face it, not only could none of us run for office, no one we've ever met in our life could run for office. The only people that can run for office is those kids in schools whose name you never really knew. You're like, that fucking kid who sits up front. He's the guy who goes on. Not natural leaders who go, hey, Kegger at 335, you better fucking be there. That guy can never get elected. You're only going to get people that really have kept their nose clean. And if you're up in Alaska, let's face it, you're going to kill animals, you're going to get fucked up. There's nothing you can do about it.
It's beer and wilderness up there.
I thought that was the whole point of living up that way. So right now, everybody's acting like, well, this is a good move, just because it goes to show you how some people will cheer no matter what happens. Now, I say the same thing to Earl. He'll cheer for Obama no matter what Obama does, right or wrong. And there's some people that are the same way with the Republican side. And it's almost like people that you go to, they're like, this is it, man, Browns, they're going to fucking win this year. You know who we... And they make you sit and listen to shit when you know they're going to go 5-11.
Right.
This is what happens when we're electing people. And it's ridiculous. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, I got my eye on you.
I got my eye on you, Tommy.
Yeah, I got some Ichiban for you.
What do you got, pal?
Well, they thought they could hide because of Gustav, but Bush is going to make his appearance at the convention tonight.
Now, is he going to show up or just be on TV?
I think it's just by satellite.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. You have your own private airplane. Get up there.
Yeah, and I think it's from the White House. So if you can travel from Texas, to the White House, you could have traveled from Texas to Minnesota to be there for the convention.
Poor Bush. He wanted this storm to be so much worse. He was so he was like a fireman. He was so ready for this storm, and it just wasn't big enough for him. But what's really funny is he's acting like the same shit that he said wasn't his job 3 years ago is exactly his job now. So what he's doing now, he should have done 3 years ago. Because out of everything that's happened in this country, the economy going to shit, lying about the weapons of mass destruction, the one thing that took his numbers down, and they haven't popped back up, is when New Orleans got screwed over. His numbers fell down there, and then people just won't look back at him again.
It's such a ruse. I mean, there's no reason for him not to be at this convention.
Well, McCain doesn't want him there. That's the problem.
Well, then McCain can't be shaking his hand, 2 months ago on the lawn of the White House either. He's
trying to get elected. This is nothing of all these things. Pick and Palin, every speech, the constant... you would think if you never knew who McCain was and all the things that he's done in his career, that he was just recently released from a prison in Vietnam. Because all he's talking about is Vietnam prison and how he found his Christian faith there, whatever. He's done a hell of a lot of things, but people don't really even care about that kind of stuff. Josh, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hey, that governor lady from Alaska, she fired a state trooper, an Alaska state trooper, just because he got a divorce with her sister.
Well, from what I understand, then he was also tasering the kids. So,
ouch.
Which happens in Alaska?
They're ruffians out there.
You
got to keep them down a little bit.
Now, is Alaska a state or not?
Yes, it is a state.
What state do they border? They border Canada and they border Russia. Mm-hmm. That makes them a foreign country in my eyes.
They are so close to Russia. We have a state, because I watched Deadliest Catch.
Yeah, Fox News put out a thing, one of their Fox guys, that she is based, and that's why she knows about foreign affairs, because apparently she's keeping an eye on Russia up there. Jesus Christ.
She's a Renaissance lady.
So, again, whether or not she fired her brother, she's going to have to deal with all that. Really, to me, none of that stuff matters. It doesn't matter about the daughter. All that matters is it's really just fucking we're rubes walking down the Midway. We have to get it now. We have to finally understand that they've given us cotton candy and balloons, and it doesn't matter who we pick because the whole thing's screwed over. There's nothing we can do about it.
Well, it's the WWE. When Macho Man first showed up, we all wondered who would be his manager, and he went with an unknown named Miss Elizabeth, which ended up being successful for him.
So what's your point, Fezzi?
That basically it's the same thing as wrestling.
Here is Steve. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Fez.
Yeah.
Got the Ichiban for you. Killer Kowalski dying over the weekend.
Killer Kowalski, Fezzi.
Killer Kowalski, probably most famous for tearing off Yukon Eric's ear during a match. I mean, that guy was scary looking, even with his toupee.
Fez, when I want to talk WWE, I'll go to Sam, the gentleman who beat you 2 times. Not you.
10-1.
Are you ever going to be able to beat him?
Yes, I can beat him.
What are you going to put up this time?
I had to think about that.
Put your
Florio's dinner?
Put your bronchitis up. How to get healthy.
No!
Let me put my lungs up on you.
Oh, come on.
Well, like, that didn't go all over the fucking room. Fezzi did take us out to Florio's. When was it, last Friday?
Yeah, we could go Friday.
Very nice time, Fezzi.
Oh.
Nice cigars.
This is the best Florio's yet. I can tell because the memory just keeps diminishing. I remember sitting down and eating the apps. That was it.
You don't remember anything else? Post-apps?
You missed like 3, 4 other courses.
I know I had fun, but that's why I'm saying it was the best one yet. I had apps, I did my Ron and Fez toasts, and then fucking blackout.
Yeah, I can't stand the Ron and Fez toast. I
have to do it.
The next Florio's we have, I'm sitting at a separate table.
Oh, come on.
It's too noisy.
No,
I have to keep telling you guys, hey, be cool.
You sit right across from me. We have the same seats every time.
The thing is that on our way down there, we were taking the subway, and Dave's talking to us, and he's like, all right, guys, listen, this is how we're going to have to act at dinner with Ron and Fez. Nobody get crazy. Let's not ask Ron about Bill Hicks stories or anything like that. Meanwhile, that he's the one who's toasting every 5 minutes.
No, he's a mess.
I get nostalgic when I get a little fucking boozed up. What do you want me to say?
Yeah, you start crying a little bit.
I'm a twinkle in the eye type of guy. That's better than being an angry drunk.
At one point, you told me that you would never leave my side.
I go, oh my Chewbacca!
That's not what our relationship's about.
Well, look, I mean...
I heard you were still toasting us on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I was. I just fucking went nuts. I let it all go out after a while. I just let it roll all the way till Tuesday.
I was really hoping over that week off you'd go to rehab. I was hoping that would happen.
No, that's not going to happen.
Greg, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
I just heard you use a moment ago a phrase that drives me insane. It's the phrase, hey, he's trying to get elected.
Yeah.
It seems to indicate, like, hey, it's all right, everything's off the table. Be who you want to be or be somebody else. Pretend to be somebody else. It's like saying it's all right to do steroids to hit a home run. It's okay to cheat. I just feel you got to be true. You got to be true to who you are. Hey, maybe that's not politics, but it just drives me nuts.
It must be so enticing. It's got to be like Lord of the Rings crazy to get so close that ever since Johnson killed Kennedy to become president, everything is off the fucking table now. Anybody will do whatever they can.
And it's attainable. After Bush and maybe even after Reagan, who really was...
This is what gets to me about the hayseeds, though. They are so happy that just woman's against abortion and nothing else. Nothing else matters except for the against abortion. That can keep them happy.
But they don't like the gays either. So if you're anti-gay and anti-abortion,
none of us like gays. So what? What are you gonna do? I could make a list of the fucking minority groups I don't like. Doesn't have anything to do with this. Oh, Lily, you and McCain. I don't know how you guys are gonna do it this time.
He's not gonna do it. I don't think so.
I still think he's going to win.
You do?
The fact that anyone is positive about this at all just goes to show how afraid people are of blacks in this country. There is no other reason to act like McCain's doing a good job.
Obama gave the speech of his life, and no bump. No bump, whole bump whatsoever. It was like a slight tick. Usually you get like a 5-7 point tick.
And it was the most watched convention ever. Everybody watched this thing in numbers like they never have before.
38 million watched it.
By the way, CNN beating all the networks by far and beating the cable channels. CNN, the place to go.
Well, Fox is so to the right, and MSNBC admitted that they're going to slant to the left to combat
Jeez,
Fox.
have they?
So CNN is the only kind of objective one.
You know why I like CNN, though?
Why?
I like to see everything 360. I like to get the full turnaround. Who did you watch?
I watched CNN.
Yeah. Did Fezzi?
MSNBC.
Why?
I wanted to see Tom Brokaw. His coverage of it.
That lefty. What about you, Earl?
I watched CNN.
Lil?
CNN.
I could not take my eyes off the MSNBC fighting. I was watching just because it was like watching the virus. And basically, they are no different than us. They are so fucked up and egotistical. They're off the fucking rails right now, that station. They're insane. That fucking Squirrelboro country is nuts. And then he's even got like a chick's side that just backs him up all the time. Like, well, if anybody would help you, Joe, you're the one who understands it all. I'm like, what is she fucking doing there?
Mika.
Why don't you tell him, Joe?
Chris Matthews was a little bit psyched up for this, too. I honestly thought he was doing coke throughout the entire convention.
His thin hair was everywhere. And then Overman is fucking insane. Yeah. Overman feels like he needs a fight 24 hours a day. He might as well just call himself Rudy Giuliani because he has to have someone to battle at all times.
But CNN had Carville, and I just can't. I still love him. And everything with Carville, just like, perfect job. Just perfect. No matter what anyone from the Democratic says, he's always like, perfect job.
Were you sober at all?
Yeah, sure. Wednesdays, Thursday, Friday. Definitely.
So out of your entire thing, you put together 3-day and put together 3 days.
And Sunday and Monday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Sunday you had a hangover so bad that you were fucking like you were tripping off of it. You can have one of those hangovers that's like a mescaline high.
Yeah, you get fever. I get a little.
Did you get back to your bus okay? We had to force you because you only had a few minutes left.
Oh, my wife, you mean?
No, to catch the bus.
Oh, the bus. I thought you said, did you get back to your boss?
Oh, no, I didn't. I said the bus. Because we had to force you.
Yeah, I barely made it. There was seconds to spare.
So that went okay?
Then I got home, and I think there could have been an argument. I don't recall. It was Friday night was so great that I don't recollect a lot of it.
All right. We found out somebody left a message about you Friday night.
Oh, yeah?
Now, who do you think it would be?
Oh, God. Debbie.
No, she was still with us. Let's go back and check this. This is that night. Here's our answer machine here at work.
If you leave me with Dave again, I will stab him. I cannot stand on Dave. I won't do it anymore. I will not take him to the bus. Will not get him there. He makes me pay money. Makes you pay out of my pocket. To get him, because he won't take the friggin' subway. I'm done. Absolutely done with this drunk Dave. Next time, you guys make me, you stick him with me, I will, I don't know, I'm gonna drown him. I'm gonna drown him in water. Because that's the only thing I can think of to drown him with. Alright? I'm done.
You made him pay for the cab again.
Listen.
And then he had to buy your bus ticket?
Listen, Nico, obviously that was Nico the intern, is clearly not a reputable source. I don't recall doing any of that shit.
You told us you don't remember anything Metro app.
But I have a Metro card. And I have a bus pass, so they're for free.
You took a cab that night. We saw you guys get into a cab.
To get down to the bus station.
Okay, well, I don't remember that. And so what if he had to pay a couple extra dollars? See, we're hanging out, for Christ's sakes. Boy, Nico the intern, what a backstab.
I know, by the way, does he understand he owes me $1,000? Take that other $1,000 you owe me, you little crybaby. Nick, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
Good.
Dave, I got to take issue with you, man. Do you realize that Fox News became what it was only because all the other news outlets were all slanted to the left? Even if it was just leaning a little to the left, the other news outlets were slanted to the left, so Fox News came back, and look at how well they're doing, which only proves that the fact that they came out and slanted to the right, that there were people out there who were looking for that kind of news.
Nobody said there wasn't. No one said that you can't have an opinion on your cable news. I don't remember anybody saying that.
No, Dave said, well, look at MSNBC. They said they were going to slant to the right, to the left to combat Fox.
Correct.
So I'm like, no.
Yeah, but this is not. Here's what both you guys need to understand. They're not doing that because they believe in the causes. They slant to the right or left because they think there's an audience there, and they try to appease them. There are certain people who just want to hear their opinion given back to them over and over and over. And some people like that are on the left, some people are like that on the right. It really doesn't mean like those people even think those things. You can't possibly think that everybody at MSNBC thinks that everything that Obama does is a great idea, and that everybody in Fox thinks, hey, this is fantastic. This woman in Alaska is now going to be the second most powerful person in the world. They couldn't. They're just fucking playing a part. Both sides do it. This whole thing is a dog and pony show.
And it's not new. Newspapers have been doing that for years.
Forever.
So, I mean, yeah, that's all I was saying, was NBC went to the left because they were looking for some people to watch.
Alan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, I just wanted to give you guys a call and ask what happened to Tennessee this weekend, getting stomped by UCLA, an unranked team.
Well, the thing with college football now is the parity is so strong across there that you cannot bet college football. You're insane to bet college football now. It comes down to two plays. There's a couple athletes on every team. They play quarterback and wide receiver. They send the wide receivers long. They throw up a high pass. The wide receivers outrun everybody on the field, and you get another touchdown. And it happens time and time again. Parity has destroyed that fucking game.
And you never get the thing of anymore of the perfect season, where it's like you can't lose a game and still win the national title. I mean, you get teams with 2 or 3 losses ending up in the national championship game.
Yes, because East Carolina is every bit as good as like Florida State now. It no longer matters. Everybody has a football program. Nothing fucking matters at all. Here's Randall. Randall, you're on Fez.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Yeah.
I just thought it was pretty funny how BET showed the Democratic convention. Any other year, they had nothing to do with anything until this year.
Well, again, it's not that they're trying to get Obama elected. It's they know they have black people that they want to watch their network. It really isn't about anything more than money. Everything really comes down to money on these deals. Here is Justin. Justin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, I want to tell Dave before I get to my deal about how about Fresno State coming into Rutgers yesterday? Huh?
That was an embarrassment.
Yes, it was.
For Rutgers.
Anyway, hey, about this news thing, like I was telling your screener, I'm a pretty conservative guy, I think, but, I don't want my news slanted right or left. Why not listen to all these and make your own opinion? I think that's the problem, is we believe the news because it's what's fed to us. Like, whatever happened to listening to both sides and kind of thinking for yourself?
But how many people want to do that?
None anymore. That's the problem.
And I'm not even sure if it really was ever like that. No, I'm not sure if it ever was that way. First of all, if you really cared about news, none of these cable news networks cover the rest of the fucking planet Earth. Mm-hmm. It's just like when we watch... If you watch the Olympic coverage on NBC, you would not know that there were any track and field events this year because America was not winning the medals there. So they just kept back to showing what we won the medals in. And why do they do that, Fez?
Because that's what we want to see.
That's what we want to see. So they give us what we want to see. If people were really interested in the fucking news, then there would be a product for them. They do not care about it. And as far as the news at the convention, come on. That fucking convention was so staged. These conventions right now, there's no news that happens there. You're watching a very long infomercial. The whole thing of Hillary Clinton coming out, and will she or won't she now back Obama? Everything is fucking planned like it was a goddamn 11 o'clock in the morning TV show, soap opera.
I didn't
Ridiculous.
like when Michelle Obama had her daughters, and they had like a little improv, the daughters with Obama on the screen. Like, I love you, Daddy!
I know.
Like, I love it, but let me talk to the crowd. And he couldn't get 2 fucking words across without the daughter screaming in his face. But we all knew that was staged.
But if it's staged, why do we all have to watch it? Why does every goddamn news channel have to cover it like it's news? It's fucking staged.
Well, I guess that they want the appearance that, it's actually happening and this is a fun, warm moment.
Why, though? I mean, I understand that the Democrats want to get that across. I understand that this week that the Republicans want to get it across, but the fact is it's just not true. I thought the fucking point of the news was to say what you're watching is not true, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't think that they're even allowed to do that anymore.
No.
I don't think that the news people are permitted to make opinions like that. And Dan Rather tried to make opinions, and he got his fucking ass handed to him.
John, you're on the Ron and Fez show. John, once, twice, you're gone, buddy. Tommy, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hello, gentlemen.
Tommy?
Dave. Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Tommy?
I'm here.
Tommy?
I'm here.
Tommy?
Touch me. Heal me.
Here's Pat. Pat, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's going on, Ron?
Yeah.
Hey, there were a lot of legitimate conservative news sources before the cable news craze. I mean, you had McNeil Laird, you had the McLaughlin Group. All this stuff existed, and the idea that Fox News was created to combat this cyclopean left-wing media, it's ludicrous.
Yeah, I mean, the reality of it is this. First of all, it is WABC in New York, but on TV. It's a talk radio station, but it's on TV. I mean, O'Reilly's not an investigative reporter. He's not breaking news. He's sitting there like anybody else in radio. He reads off the newspaper and bitches to the fucking people that agree with him. And some people that disagree with him, but enjoy watching a show that they can yell back at. Because I've done it many times with Fox.
I just saw this Helen Thomas documentary on HBO, and in one clip, Bill O'Reilly says, "Pinhead of the week, Helen Thomas." You're like, this is Helen fucking Thomas. She's a legendary journalist. Pinhead? No.
Here's Jay. Jay, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up? I got an Ichiban for you.
I need one, brother.
Susan Palin, Sarah Palin, the governor of Alaska, at one point in time was on a committee to have Alaska as an independent state secede from the Union.
I wish you would still do it. I say there's no sense in not doing this.
She may still follow up with that.
No.
Yeah, I see no reason why she shouldn't. I mean, really, is it a state?
Yeah. Your wife wrote that you have a bus pass.
Yeah.
So I guess all you paid for was the free cab. He paid for the free cab.
Okay, well, all right. I'll give you $7-8. What do you want from me here?
I guess that's the second time it happened. So
apparently $7 or $8 is what he wants.
All right, I'll give it to him. Jeez. My parents pay for my bus pass, so that's one of the little pleasures I get.
Just like you were in school?
Yeah. Well, it's $300.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't afford it. So, if you want me to move down to Jersey, see the baby, you're going to have to fork some shit over. And the bus pass was one of the things that was happening on the bar table.
Don't you wish that you can negotiate with the company as good as you can with your mom? Instead of going, can I please have more money? No, and then you leave.
Right.
And wait till next year.
Yeah.
Why do you wait for them to bring it up? You don't have a contract.
It's an excellent point.
There's no reason why you can't be bitching every single week at them.
Right. This is why I need some financial advice. Yeah.
Just look at the company like you do your mom. Somebody that owes you.
Help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddies? Welcome back.
Hey.
Hey, I just wanted to get back to that college football parity thing a little bit. I bet a fair amount of college football and used to bet a lot more, but there's gotten to be so much parity, and what's driving a lot of that is you'll have a kid that maybe could play backup tailback and wait his turn at a Florida State, and now he's going to go be a shining star at Central Florida, because they want to turn into the system so much quicker and get to the NFL, and that's driving a lot of this parity. Now you can't rely on the dominating wins to cover these big spreads, and you can't rely on that 12th man BS that you used to be able to rely on so much.
And all these smaller schools now have a legitimate shot at being the best in the country. Suddenly now there's, the whole fucking University of South Florida, and, you know, we brought up Fresno State, Rutgers. None of those teams would be noticed. And again, they're building fucking things. It's just about cash. Everybody gets paid there except for the kids. I do not see anything worse and more fucking corrupt and illegal in the world than that goddamn NCAA. How the hell all that money can come into the school and then the people who draw them do not get paid? What a bunch of shit. I can't believe somebody doesn't get a lawyer and start fucking suing.
Well, can't you say that college football is sort of like minor league football, and guys in the minor leagues,
Guess what?
baseball don't get paid a lot.
Guys in the minor leagues don't have a fucking contract with NBC, CBS. There's not 90,000 fucking people showing up to see them. This product already works. It's the second biggest league in America. It makes more money than fucking pro basketball, pro baseball. Why wouldn't those guys get paid?
Well, because they're free education. I mean, that's a big
not worth
deal.
shit.
Well, there's only a small percentage of these guys go to the pros. So
that's why they need to get paid.
Well, I would say because they get the college education, it helps them build for the future more than just.
They get paid what? $30,000 a fucking year? Are you telling me, let's say UCLA wouldn't be willing to pay $250,000, $500,000 for a star?
Oh,
it's fucking well worth it. They're paying the coaches.
I know they would, but I think in essence that could damage college football.
It's already damaged. The fucking thing is professional. Do pros, have they damaged the Olympics?
No. Not
you
in
have
my
any
opinion.
fucking problem with this kid who won 8 medals having the right to go out and collect money for it?
No, I guess not.
Why can't let's suppose some kid happens to be a hot shot at Notre Dame or Ohio State, and somebody says, hey, would you like your own sneaker?
Yeah.
Why can't he have his own sneaker? Who's that fucking hurt? It doesn't even make sense. Scott, you're on Ron and Fez.
18243, my brother.
Hi, buddy. What's happening?
Hey, just had to tell you, I had a little road trip out to Chicago this weekend, drove 300 miles round trip for one reason and one reason only, and that was to have me a Ron Bennington from none other than Molly's Cupcakes.
Oh, is that right, my friend? How did that go for you?
It was outstanding.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, Mike Aka took excellent care of me, and that man is just a class act all around.
Yeah, he is. He's my best friend in the whole world.
Class personified.
Yeah, he is.
Is why they call him Kaka.
Well, what's not to love there? I don't know why we can't East Coast the son of a bitch. Lily, one thing I'd like to do is get one of those Mollies on the East Coast and also have a little place for your dad's spaghetti sauce.
Sauce and cupcakes?
Yeah.
Goes great together.
What's better than sauce and cupcakes? There's some place even in town called Burgers and Cupcakes. A great idea. I like to take a cupcake, open it up, put a burger in the middle, and everybody's a big winner. How's the sauce business coming along?
It's going good.
Yeah.
My dad's up in Boston right now making another batch of sauces.
Ew. Jizzing in them.
No.
It's not.
Why does he go to Boston to make his sauce?
That's where the manufacturer is or the distributor or something. I don't know how it works, really.
It's interesting.
Benito Foods.
When you guys get in depth on the interviews, it's very interesting. Tell me, why Boston?
There's this vague building.
Take a guess why I'm going to Boston. Because I'm not making these in my kitchen at home.
He actually makes them by hand, so it's not, just a recipe and somebody else makes it. He actually goes to make them, so.
Here's our friend Ace. Ace, you're on Fez.
Welcome back, boys.
Yeah.
Dave, don't you realize that minor league ball players get paid?
Some of them get paid millions.
College players get paid.
I said that minor league players get paid, but they get paid almost on a similar scale.
Not really.
My cousin is making $25,000.
But a lot of those guys get paid out of high school. $1 million, $2 million, the fucking signing bonus.
Right, but okay, my thing is, take college basketball. The great part about it is the tournament and the upsets. If you can simply have Duke and fucking UCLA throw millions of dollars at the best high school prospects, there's no shot in hell that you're ever going to have a Vanderbilt or one of those smaller teams, Wagner, the other few years ago.
So your excitement level is that Wagner will hit the Sweet 16.
Well, no, but I'm saying that parity in college sports is a good thing. And the last thing...
You have parity in the NFL, and everybody gets paid. This is a league that they're building stadiums, they're collecting money, they're selling advertising. why the fuck wouldn't the players be able to get it? Could you imagine another league that the people don't get paid? And why not leave it up to each school? Some schools might agree with you a million percent, and then they could have a separate league.
Well, here's the thing. I don't see players, protesting. I mean, college football players, I don't see them
They're
on
going to do
picket lines.
what's fucking handed to them.
But so then, in my argument is that they know the deal.
Wait a minute. There's nowhere else for them to go. They got nowhere else to go right now. There's no fucking minor league for them to go to. Why isn't college baseball bigger? Because there's a place for people to turn pro early.
Right.
Same with soccer overseas. They start signing people at 14 years old there. If you happen to be a quarterback, you're 5'11", you're fucking 185 pounds, but you're a fucking great college football player, you're not going to go to the pros. You never get fucking paid. Where that guy does, there is a place for him in this one league, and there's a market for it. And if I agree, I would agree to everything that you're saying if they fucking just started charging like it was high school baseball. Fucking say people, yeah, come in, it's $6 to see the game. Go ahead, help yourself.
Right.
But these fucking people are taking $40-50 million fucking profit every year. They can't break off a couple of million for the players. They do it for the coaches. They're paying a coach $5 million a fucking year now.
Well, I think college football and basketball players understand that the money's going to go to the universities. They get it.
They
get it.
Yes, just like the people in fucking Russia understand. Oh, there's not going to be any advancement for us. If you live in a fucking system without choice, the people are going to go along. Of course they're going to go along. Here's Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I think college athletes should be paid. I want to ask Dave how it hurts the game. People say that all the time, but no one ever explains it. How would it hurt the game if they had a shoe deal or if the college paid them? Explain it, please.
Let's just, first of all, before everything else, why can't they have a shoe deal?
They can't because they're amateur athletes.
So what does that even mean today?
Well, they can't be making millions of dollars.
Why not?
It can affect their performance on the team.
In what way? If anything, you would think, I'm going to play better so I get more shoe deals. Maybe I'll get a Kool-Aid deal.
It's the wrong message for student athletes to be sent. That all of a sudden that's their priority instead of academics. And I know that's
why do they go to college?
Well,
to turn that into fucking money, right?
Yeah.
What fucking business course says turn down a shoe deal? Show me one fucking professor who says, whatever you do, kids, don't take any of that marketing money. You're not making any sense, Davey Mack. Here's Jay. Jay, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I was just saying a minute ago. My wife was on a full-ride equestrian scholarship at Fresno State, of all places. She got the same thing as the football players there. How is that equitable when I'm in a commissioned business now? How is that equitable when she's bringing in maybe $10,000 a year dollars?
If anything, most of the other sports cost the college money.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. The kids should be getting paid. If I wasn't getting paid, if I was getting paid the same as somebody that was making 1% of what the input I put in, I'd burn the place down.
Well, now you've gone too far, my friend. Now you've gone a little too far. Here's Vincent. Vincent, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Don. Ron, how are you doing?
Yeah.
We lost Don LaFontaine, the guy who does the voiceovers in the commercials. The guy who starts off everything with In a World, that guy.
Now everybody's doing that, though. Everybody's doing his exact voice. David, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, how are you? Listen, there's a report here. I'm calling from Alabama, and, of course, the University of Alabama and Auburn are the only games in town here since we have no pro sports franchises. Alabama made $38 million profit after all its expenses last year, the football program. Nick Saban makes $5 million a year, and there's always reports about the scandal of some booster, paying some player's mother, some poor player's mother's water bill or buying her a vehicle so she can get to the chicken plant. But $38 million profit.
Profit.
And there's nothing.
And the fucking, if this thing was so true about the purity, why would it matter how good of a coach you can get? Why wouldn't, hey, the gym teacher's just going to coach? because really, it's all about education. It's all about dragging fucking money into that place and cutting the fucking kids out of it. Now, you take LeBron James. I remember he got in trouble for taking a fucking T-shirt off somebody. Are you telling me that he plays less hard now because they pay him millions of dollars?
No, I would never say that.
Thank you.
So
I don't know how it would hurt the game.
Because college institution is different than a professional franchise. They're
acting like a professional franchise. These are football factories.
But I would say that they try to spread the money around to all over. They'll build a science wing because
that's a great idea. But why take those kids' money and build a fucking science wing? Why out of everybody who's paying, is it a bunch of fucking kids, a lot of them who are not going to go on and play outside of this? Okay?
Yeah.
They're the ones that are now responsible for the fucking science wing. And I'll tell you something else. You want a fucking kid to go to school now? It's like $45,000. So
Yeah.
you're not getting any of the money if you're sending your kid to Alabama. It's no break on you.
Right.
Here's Billy. Billy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, now I played baseball at University of Tennessee on scholarship, and we were compensated by the NCAA because we weren't allowed to have jobs. It was meager. I was given $125 as walking around money a week. But if you're a two-sport athlete like Chris Winkie at the Florida State University, he was a quarterback at Florida State, but he also played professional baseball during the summer. So, he was paid by a professional baseball team.
Right, but that, of course, is a very rare thing to happen. And how come that hasn't ruined his amateur status? Why is he allowed to go play professional baseball in the fucking summer? How does that not ruin him and send off the wrong message?
Well, he wasn't playing professional football. He was just playing professional baseball.
Right.
He wasn't also playing college baseball at the same time.
Right. So why hasn't that ruined him? Why has that delivered the wrong message to him? Oh, because it doesn't cost the college any money. I cannot believe that these people can get ABC contracts, fucking NBC contracts, CBS contracts, ESPN, and not share the fucking profits with the people that are fucking performing for them. Doesn't make any sense at all.
The effect it'll have on the game, though, it'll totally change it.
In what way? You don't think it's changed the game that these games are now on fucking TV? That these games that they're flying the kids around, and that that there's bowl games for everybody. Why do they do all these bowl games? I love it the kids love it. The kids, they get the opportunity now to go to Alabama at the end of the year, and it's so much fun for them. Oh, and then we also pick up some more money at the school. Here's John. John, you're on Ron and Fez. John, once, twice. Here is AJ. AJ, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies. I had a question, and this is just my own ignorance. What happens to college players that get injured in college and have maybe some permanent knee damage or something like that after they leave the school, but they never make the pros? Is their bills paid for? Is that something that you're aware of, or how does that happen?
I'm not aware of that, but I know that you can have your deal revoked at any time. And with many of these kids, and some of them that goes on to the pros, after that last bowl game, they're out of the school. They're told at that point, your grades blow, you're out. And so, people like Jim McMahon, who was playing in a school where he didn't even share the religion at a religious school, the only reason why they had him there.
Yeah.
Well, Fezzy, I thought you would have been involved in this. You're a big college football fan. Aaron, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
We're going good, honey.
Good. Well, I'm a college student. I'm kind of poor myself, and I already get pissed off about paying all those little fees I have to pay additional to my tuition every day or every semester. And, it's like ridiculous, especially my college just recently won some national championships, so it's gone up like exponentially from semester to semester. And the fees we have to pay for the actual tickets for the game. If I found out that the athletes were getting paid from that money, I would be so pissed. I'd probably just completely drop out of school.
But you should drop out of school or learn to catch a football. But they are the ones drawing in there. They are the ones drawing. They're bringing in millions and millions and millions of dollars to each school, and they're not getting any of the profits. All right, we'll take a break. Ron and Fez.
Ronnie B. SW. Ron and Fez. XM 202. The virus. Welcome to the Ron and Fez Show on XM Radio. Doesn't get any better than Ron and Fez. It's the best thing going.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
Outer space satellite blowing up nationwide. Boom goes the dynamite. Welcome to the Ron and Fez Show. Welcome to the Ron and Fez Show. Welcome to the Ron and Fez Show. Say what? Welcome to the Ron and Fez Show. The Ron and Fez Show.
Yeah, buddies.
What happened was true. The most bizarre and brutal series of crimes in America. This is the movie that is just as real, just as close, just as terrifying as being there.
It's Ron and Fez Show. Back from vacation. Or gaycation, as we like to say. Don't ask us what we did of our gaycation. Lily, here's a big story out right now. And tell us how you feel about this. Sharon Stone, one-time sex symbol, back, 92? She's 50 years old now. Her boyfriend, 24 years old. So apparently, when a woman dates younger, scandalous.
Right.
But when a man dates younger, normal.
Yeah.
So for you, do you have a problem with this?
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's empowering, I think.
Empowering for the older woman? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's certain guys like it. There's obviously guys who don't.
Right.
They won't go there. But I think it works. I don't think there's a problem with it.
All right, let me check over with Hicks. Hicks, you're what, 24 years old?
25.
25 years old. Would you bang Sharon Stone?
Fuck yeah, why not?
I can't imagine too many guys that were 24 or 25 would not want to bang Sharon Stone. As crazy as she is now, even post brain damage. David Mack, what about for you?
Oh, yes, would I bang Sharon Stone? Yeah.
But you're her same age now. Once you're past 30, you're the same age as everyone.
Well, and you could
you're the same age as Lee Trevino now. It doesn't matter.
And you can safely say that for another 15, 20 years. Because women these days are maintaining their looks a lot longer than they used to.
Now, why do you think some people get upset over this?
Because it's unconventional. It's, it's normal
taboo.
for a guy. Yeah.
It's taboo.
But, women like older men because, they think that they're, a little bit more successful. They lived life, they're well-read or whatever. So why can't a man like a woman?
I don't know why anybody's got to get
successful?
involved in anybody else's affairs, no matter who it is. Once they're both adults, it's not up to everyone else. But people act like, well, it should be half your age plus 7. People tell me that. And I'm like, well, you would never say someone's too tall for someone else. He shouldn't date her. He's 6'5". She's 5 foot. It's sick. No one ever has a problem with that.
I think it just falls out of the social norms of that the man should probably take care of the woman, and when you see the older successful woman with the young kid, that it actually seems like it just seems like he's taking advantage of her more than a young woman is taking advantage of an older man.
Tell me how he could take advantage of her.
Like he's spongy. It just seems odder to people when a younger guy is letting a woman take care of him. I think that's where.
Define take care of. Because I bet in bed he's throwing the fucking jackhammer.
Sporting all his bills, just all his bills.
How do you even know that he is? We don't know anything about this kid, do we?
No, I don't.
Maybe the kid has rich parents. Maybe he's made his own money. Maybe the two of them just like to hang around at the house and she likes to sit on a hard cock. What does it fucking matter to anyone else? Well, she's taking advantage. Why? Because he's getting fucking free Chinese food? Because he's getting a trip to Hawaii? This fucking woman can't even walk now. She's getting back so much. She's loving it.
And maybe some people see it as an Oedipus type thing as well, and that disgusts them. I'm not one of those people.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a lot of love for my mother, and I think Sharon Stone looks incredibly hot still.
I thought you were going to say like your mom.
So I don't care, but, to other people, they're always disgusted by that.
Yeah, I don't understand it, though.
But I don't agree with Fez, you saying that it looks like the younger man is taking advantage of the older woman. If anything, I think when a young woman is dating an older man, I kind of look at that like, oh, she's maybe just using him for money. I don't see that with I don't see that with the man being younger than an older woman. I think he's looking for something more, maybe, a more experienced woman and, show him a little something.
And it's fantastic. It's actually good for young men.
Yeah.
It actually is going to help him mature.
And to get to know some moves in the bedroom.
Exactly.
That's what I meant.
He's not going to be laying there with some fucking 22-year-old fish like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Fuck me, I guess.
If I were a guy, I don't think I would date a girl, in early 20s. They suck.
Oh, they're awful.
Virgins are even worse.
And I was thinking teens, but okay. We can move up.
Virgins are terrible. Just sitting there.
He's sitting right here. He can hear you. This is what makes Fez uncomfortable about busting his cherry.
Yeah.
Are you ready yet, Fez?
No, I'm not ready yet.
Maybe what you need
I
is
need to get over this cold.
You need an older man.
I don't want an older man.
It's Tony Reynolds.
Younger woman? He doesn't know what he wants.
I don't know what I want. I know I don't want an older man.
Why not?
Because old men,
Jack LaLanne.
Big set of fucking old balls on your chin. Just relax.
There's some sag there.
What are you, Mr. Tightness? I don't... It really, again, if a woman is 50, and let's suppose the guy isn't working at all, and she just wants someone to lay around her fucking pool, why is that a fucking bad thing? I mean, if you're coming over and mowing the woman's lawn, are you taking advantage of her? Oh, she can't mow her own lawn, so he's doing it. It's not fair. I see nothing wrong with this. All right, now David Duchovny, from the famous song David Duchovny, Why Don't You Love Me? He went to rehab for sexual addiction. And they also put out the word, no, he's not cheating on her. So we don't know what put him into this. But I had a friend of mine who said they don't believe in sexual addiction. I wish that we could get away from the word addiction because, people don't believe in gambling addictions, but sexual addiction, blah, blah, blah. But isn't it weird about David Duchovny? Almost every kind of role that he plays, he's a sex act, other than the one series that he had.
X-Files, yeah.
X-Files, they didn't have any sex.
No.
But in his movies, he's always like going on from chick to chick.
Yeah.
And
on the X-Files, they alluded to him to being a porn addict.
Is that right?
They throw things out there like in random episodes where he loved porn.
I will honestly say this. I never watched one X-Files. I tried to watch the first movie that they came back. I couldn't pick up on it. I guess Mulder was upset with Scully or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the same thing. She doesn't believe
Do you
him.
believe in sex addiction?
Yeah, because if it starts to take over, anything can be addictive.
Anything at all?
Anything at all. If I could have an addiction to Twinkies. If it starts to block, just logical thoughts. Oh, I have to catch a bus, but you know what? I'm going to jerk off instead, and then perhaps miss the bus.
But see, 50 years ago, if you did jerk off, you were considered some kind of sexual pervert. You know what I mean? You weren't allowed to jerk off at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now we're like, yeah, go ahead and jerk off. How many times a day can you jerk off before it's a problem, you think?
5, I think.
5.
Before
so you can get a full 5 jacks in.
Yeah, I do it quite often.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5
So
jacks.
you're the guy who can't catch your bus because you're jerking off.
Well, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Have you
It's
jerked off at
healthy.
work?
You know the answer to that. I mean, I don't, not on this floor, if that helps me out, okay?
That doesn't help at all.
Just the opposite.
In case anyone in the HR is listening, it's not ever on this floor. Ever. But certainly, 3rd floor, they leave a lot of fucking jellies and sex plastic vaginas around, and I like to test them out on the 3rd floor.
So you've gone down to someone else's. By the way, we can't use those bathrooms. We have to use our bathroom.
Right, I know.
And you've put on a fake fucking pussy and banged it?
Yeah. On the third floor, because the stall goes
Boy,
all
this
the
is
way.
satellite. This is only satellite. It's the only place this could happen.
Stall goes all the way to the ground.
Oh, I like that.
Exactly, unlike this.
Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. What can we do for you?
You know, you were talking about Sharon Stone, and then you went into David Duchovny real quick. Sharon Stone's going, hey, you know, this is making me feel younger. But this kid's going, hey, I'm banging Sharon Stone. You know, this isn't something that, you know, I'm going to go to a bar and pick up a regular chick. I'm banging Sharon Stone to all his friends.
Yeah, but, you know, even if she wasn't famous, she's an attractive woman. She's an exciting woman. She's worldly. I'm sure a young guy like that could find out, like, here's some books you should be reading. Here's some films that you might want to check out. And he's going to mature through this relationship. It's going to be a positive thing.
I don't know. I think he comes across as like a kept man, and I think it takes away from his masculinity.
Yeah, being known as a cocksman takes away from your masculinity. Having your cock earn your living is the only thing that you could do that was masculine. Jesus Christ, that's everyone's dream.
This guy's done one for crying out loud.
He's Warren Beatty now.
I mean, yeah, and just for the conversation alone, why wouldn't you bang Sharon Stone? I'd be asking her what Michael Douglas is like and all this shit.
No, you would never shut up.
No, never.
You would be the most annoying thing in the world. But again, it also takes it back to, you know, whatever relationships that you have in life are fucking good for you. Even the bad ones, you'll still learn from, you know? Yeah. I'm saying that to you in particular, Fez. I keep trying to pull you back into the show today, but I would like to see you in some relationships.
But I don't see how a bad relationship could be healthy for me.
You still grow from that. Plus all that sucking and fucking that you have that you're curious about now. Now that you're in your late 50s, you're finding your body is changing. You're getting a little more curious about things.
I am not in my late 50s. Boy, it seems like a bad relationship would just, not that I'm doing anything now, but it just seems like that would just shut everything down.
Shut what down?
Like, I would never even want to try a second one if I tried a first one and it was horrible.
I think bad relationships are great. Best fucking thing in the whole world. To get over with that, it's like finding out you're cancer free. It's just like, oh, now that's gone. Woo, I've done it.
What about porn? I mean, like, to go back to the Duchovny thing, I mean, don't you like pornography, or do you like porn at all? Or
I don't look at porn.
See, that could be a stepping stone to.
What do you jerk off? The cartoons? Jack the fucking. Why you laugh at him?
I was laughing at you. That was funny.
I don't think you were, because you pointed a little bit.
Yeah.
His favorite porno is
not in my way.
Is the Gizzard of Oz.
But the Wizard of Oz wasn't a cartoon.
It was.
Kind of.
It was, no, it
movie.
No, they weren't.
They weren't?
No. Those were real monkeys.
Those are amazing effects, then.
Those are actual flying monkeys.
All right.
They used to have those back in the 30s.
They're extinct.
Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies. They say that addiction is defined by consequence. So anything that has certain consequences applied to it, and if it gets bad enough, it's progressive enough, it can be an addiction. So sex can be an addiction if it's causing serious consequence in your life, like monetary problems or...
I think it's probably more of a compulsion, but, you know, people always, you know, because addiction, when you're physically addicted to it, you know? So you're addicted to cigarettes, you're addicted to, you know, there's food addictions. But again, does it really matter what the name of the fucking thing is?
No, but I don't think it's the actual sex that's the problem. I think it's the way you go about getting it is what I think the addiction is.
So his addiction is that he's
he may be withdrawing from normal, healthy sexual relationships and then going to pornography or whatever else he does.
Isn't that an internet addiction then? If he's going to internet porn, isn't he just addicted to being on the internet too much, and that just happens to be where he goes?
He's not Googling. He's fucking going to the porn sites. It's not like, no, honey, I don't want to fuck you right now. I'm over at 8cool.com. He's going to straight porn. So your point is, because of the porn thing, a regular thing is like, ugh, who cares?
Yeah. That's what I think. Because I did a little bit of reading on it, and that's what they were saying, that you kind of
So you
just...
think that maybe you have that?
No, not me. I was
When
after
you
I
were
saw the
reading?
story. Yeah.
Were you masturbating?
Nope.
Because you might have a little sexual addiction there.
I like masturbating, but I'm not a sex addict.
Hicks, where are you at on all this? You think you're a sex addict?
Well, I jerk off a lot.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I'm a sex addict. No.
Have you ever jerked off in the stall next to Dave?
I've asked him to.
That would seriously be a problem, I think.
I said, let's be batch buddies. He said, no. I don't know. These guys are very homophobic. Earl won't piss next to me. Pepper won't batch to me.
Fez got upset because I pissed in the sink when he was washing his hands.
I was washing my hands and you walked right up to the sink while I'm doing it.
Here's what I want you to do, though. I want your hands to be so fucking nice and taken care of that you won't need gloves when you're batting.
And that bathroom...
That'll tighten your fucking hands up.
Oh, yeah. Moises Alou. And that bathroom key still... stinks from urine, and I don't know what happened that day.
Fez threw it in the fucking urinal.
It was not me. I was using a urinal, or at least trying to, and the key came whipping behind me, and it landed inside the urinal.
But you were carrying it in.
James, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why Sharon Stone would be controversial. If Hugh Hefner with 6 girlfriends 50 years younger than him, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah, and they live at his house. They fucking, they get an allowance.
The only time it's disgusting is when the people are unattractive. Let's face it. When it's an Anna Nicole Smith situation with that older guy, then people think it looks gross.
I still thought that was hot. I thought when she was fucking him and he was turning the dust underneath them.
But, like, Harrison Ford really doesn't get shit for banging Callista Flockhart, and he's a lot older than her. But he's still attractive. So is she.
To you.
Too many women, I think.
Why do you always have to look right at me?
Besides yourself.
Lily takes all the heat. Yeah. She has to be... and have you read up on this, too, Lily? Is this another thing you've been reading about?
No, but I love it. I think it's great. I mean, men have been doing it forever, trading in for women half their age. So I fucking love it. I love it.
I think it's a positive thing, too. When I was younger, I had a woman that was, fucking really, really sweet and helpful. I thought it was great to be with her. I knew it wasn't going to last. I know that, my parents found out we were in huge fucking trouble. I was underage, but I only look back on it fondly.
There's almost no boundaries anymore for relationships.
There shouldn't be.
Interracial relationships are almost just boring now. You don't even look at anybody.
Well, I still like to see an Asian with a black. I think that's still the fucking cool thing.
The spawn of them look amazing.
But black and white together is fucking nothing.
Oh, it's so stupid.
I wouldn't even let them in a club now. Like, come on. One of you can find an Asian to be with.
That's the best thing, is that white guys can bang black chicks now a lot.
But Fez, see, one of the things I think that holds you up is that you keep going back to what does society think?
Oh, I constantly wonder what people are thinking or saying, yeah.
Right, but society used to burn, midwives because they were witches. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Society can make a lot of fucking mistakes. And if you're after your own personal happiness, why do you go checking to see what the idiots who fucking watch American Idol think is right? I mean, if you really look at things that are popular, you think society must be filled with stupid people.
I mean, that's true, but I mean, I constantly feel like I'm being watched anyway.
Well, you are. Everyone's waiting for you to break your cherry. Right now, you may be, other than a Catholic nun, you might be the world's oldest virgin. And some of them, I think, get laid. Those nuns.
Well, they're very frisky. Mm-hmm. At least the ones that lived by me were.
All right, Matt. Matt is a gambling addict. Matt, how are you?
Good. How are you, Ronnie?
Good, pal.
Listen up, man. I'm a member of Gamblers Anonymous, and I'm pretty studied in addiction now. And it seems that all addictions, the addict's mind is very similar no matter what they're addicted to. It's that compulsive personality, and it stems from some kind of emotional illness that was brought upon usually early in life. People that I run into, have some kind of screwed up shit in their past, and it makes compulsive personalities.
So where did you go with the gambling addiction?
Where did I go?
Yeah, I mean, when did it become a real problem for you?
To be honest with you, now that I've worked on my step work, I mean, I really realized that it started way early in life. I mean, when I was 7, 8 years old, we used to go to my grandmother's house and play cards, at Christmas time, and I just remember being so junked out wanting to get to Grandma's house with my roll of nickels, you know, and then we would go to lawn fates and play. They had this stupid rat wheel that we'd play, and you bet quarters on what color hole the rat went into, and I mean, I would just stand there for hours.
You just loved it right from the word go.
Right from the word go. And then it really accelerated when I got into, I own my own business, and I'm in a cash business, so, I mean, I just had cash at hand. I bought the business when I was 19 years old, and when you have cash in your hand, man, it's a dangerous thing when you go to the casino, you know.
Now, what percentage of people who show up at casinos do you think are gambling addicts?
Oh, I personally, I mean, you know, Gamblers Anonymous doesn't have an opinion on that, but I personally think probably 50 to 70%. And it's funny because I used to sit there at night and I'd be like, look at this junkie, man. This guy's here every night. Well, how did I know he was there every night?
Right, exactly. You can never see it yourself, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you go to the track, you see it. Matter of fact, last night, there is no doubt I'm watching that Howie Mandel, is it in the box or not in the box? What's in the crate?
No deal?
That was a family of gambling addicts. No one in the family thought it was a smart move to take a guaranteed $500,000. They're all going like this. You know it's in there. You know this. They were out of their mind. And it would have been the most dramatic show in the world if fucking NBC hadn't fucking ruined it by going, in 39 minutes, she wins the $1 million. Come back because she's going to win the $1 million. The first person ever to win. They gave it away all night. This woman, her eyes were like saucers. She's pregnant. Never for a second did she not just act like, I'm going to go all the way through for this.
Wow.
No matter what happened. She waited till she opened her fucking case up. And her family was just as high as she was. And I said to my chick, I go, they're going to lose this money. They're going to take it home, fucking see something else, all agree, yeah, let's push it all in. Because you can't be satisfied, right, Matt, when you're a gambling addict?
Absolutely not. I mean, that's the thing. Like, you take it to the nth degree. We talk about our addiction leading to three things: prison, insanity, or death.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of people commit suicide both in and out of the program. You know, I mean, there was a story about a guy here in the Buffalo area that committed suicide right at the casino probably a year and a half ago.
Matt, I'm going to send you into the big-ass prize closet, or...
I can't go there, brother.
Or you could double down right now.
Ooh. Yeah,
you could double down and really end up leaving here with something.
Hey, Ronnie, listen, can we put a little plug out there for the Gamblers Anonymous?
Go ahead, my friend.
It's 1-888-GA-HELPS.
All right, my friend.
Saved my life, brother. Saved my life, it did.
Okay, take care.
All right, man. Thank you.
Peace. Here is Josh. Josh, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie, what's going on? I hear these 12-steppers out there. I'm a recovering heroin addict. About 10 years I used to do it. And I never had anything wrong when I was younger. I just did it because it was fun. It was something to do at the time. Me and my buddy, my parents were both together all the time. And it was never because of a childhood catastrophe. We did it because it was fun.
Well, I mean, basically, he said the same thing. He just said, as a little kid, he was already showing everything that he would be, you know, the same personality he had when he was older. You know what I mean? The same way that he liked gambling when he was a little kid, he kept that going when he got to be older.
Well, the only thing I ever did was I used to, when I was younger, there was even a hint of it was back, you know, when you were younger, I found Vibrant, you know, caffeine pills.
Yeah.
I popped them every day, and that's for the first sign that, I mean, I had an addictive personality.
Right.
But then, I mean, once I hit dope, that was it. But luckily, I stopped that 10 years ago. I mean, well, 5 years ago now, so.
All right, best of luck to you. I got sent home 5th grade with a fucking hangover. 5th grade from drinking a bunch of the drinks at my parents' party. I was just fucking, you know, pounding people's fucking drinks and shit. And I went into 5th grade, and I'm like, I got to go to the fucking nurse. And they ended up sending me home. My mother was just looking at me, going, you got to not get into the fucking drinks, dude. You know? You can. I mean, she's like, I know, we're having punch. It's a big fun night for everybody.
Don't leave them out.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
See, that's the thing. You still don't take any responsibility.
My grandfather used to leave scotch around. Yeah, I used to down
But I mean, you don't take responsibility for the way you acted the last night that we all went out together. You're still blaming Nico.
Yeah, I definitely blame Nico.
By the way, Nico was just as drunk. Well, not as drunk as you, but he was drunk enough I kept yelling at him to shut the fuck up and sit down. Yeah, because he was getting you, and I was going like this. Nico, I'm not fucking kidding you. Sit down.
He turned crazy annoying the more drinks he had.
What were you doing when you were drinking?
I think I was busting balls.
Very short with everyone. Very short with everyone. Michelle, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hello, boys. How are you?
Good, darling.
I just wanted to say I'm 52 and my boyfriend is 26. And one of the things that initially attracted me to him was his lack of cynicism, because older men, cynicism colors everything that they do. And he's more fun. Not even going to talk about sex, but that's where I'm coming from.
Now, what about what Fez is saying, where society looks down on it? Do you feel odd going out with him?
Not in the least, and I guarantee you nobody has ever said to my boyfriend, "And what will your mother have?"
I think that would be kind of sexy, to tell you the truth. So what do you say to her, Fez?
I say I just know people look at other people.
So what, though?
It bothers me. I mean, I know that much, so...
Then why would you keep that beard?
Bothers you.
It's the only beard I have.
But why would you? Why would you fucking care what anybody thinks? I mean, we could all sit around and say, I don't like what this person does with his life, or how he keeps his hair, or his clothes, whatever. What's the fucking difference?
You know, I'm just not at that point yet where I could care less what people are thinking.
Are you going to get to that point before you die? Because you don't have a lot of years left here.
I would like to. That's my goal. And I keep the beard because I don't want people to see what's underneath it.
Face. Literally face. Helen Mirren has revealed that she was date raped when she was a student, said, but it was not the kind that a woman could take a man into court for. She also said this, used to love to do cocaine. Up into the 80s, the queen herself loved the blow. All right, Lily, the date rape thing.
Yeah.
Now, you're from a traditional Albanian family.
Mm-hmm.
So your parents don't trust any guys as it is.
No.
Where does your trust have to be with a guy on a date?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't go, back to somebody's place if I didn't trust them.
Right.
So I have not been date raped.
Now,
that was the question.
But here's the point. At what point does it become date rape? What about for you, Dave?
If you're banging the person, the sticky situation is if you're...
That's the cum.
When you're banging and during the intercourse, the girl might say no. That almost, because you don't know what she's saying no to, if she's sort of play acting.
You know the difference between play acting.
Well, if she's truly like, get off me, then that's what date rape is.
Yeah. So even then, even in the middle. What about for you, Hicks?
If she's passed out drunk or just passed out,
Good
I think
point.
it's date rape. But I've slept with women who were crying while I was fucking them. But
I imagine all of them would
yeah,
be.
before
And
and
that's
after.
just from what? Not being able to breathe?
Bad memory.
Now, Lily, see, there's the thing. You like it rough, right?
I do.
So you like a little, play acting, too.
I do. But I do have like a softer side that I don't let people see, that sometimes I like it a little bit soft. But for the
That's
most
when you're
part,
another girl?
No. But yeah, I do like it sort of very aggressive.
So
borderline rape, I guess.
So yeah, I guess what Helen Mirren was saying is that she went up to that point, decided to go back, and the guy said no. And I got to agree there. I got to agree with Dave's saying that once the no got to come up, then you got to get it the fuck out. Then you got to stop.
It's very hard, though. I mean, not that I have any experience with it, but that's
You come
the
so
thing.
fast, no matter what happens, you're gonna get your nut.
I'm in and out, sure.
Yeah.
But, Miss Mirren's a class act personified, so...
So what's your point?
We should all follow Helen's example.
She's an Oscar winner, so what she says goes?
I think that women have a problem with the fact that she said, this is a date rape, but the woman can't bring a guy into court for it. I think that's where the women have some issue.
Yeah, and I agree there, but you also have to remember that she's older. She comes from a different era. You know what I mean? This probably happened to her in the 60s or something, and that didn't come down that way.
Yeah.
You know?
But do you think that there's women who sometimes maybe lead a guy on. I'm not saying that they're asking for it.
I
but
believe
I'm
all
saying,
women are leading me on.
It's a very tricky situation because I do think that there are women who will, make you think that something's going to happen and then it doesn't, and then
They should get fucked for that?
No, I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying that I think, girls need to be more careful.
But
with
you are, I understand that too. And you want to tell everybody in your family, you got women in your family and young girls, you want to tell them to be as careful as possible.
Yeah.
But at the point that they say, no, I don't want to be a part of this.
Right.
Then that's it. That's the end of it.
All right, what if it's she says no after it's already started, and the guy does stop, but even though he already started, could she still yell date rape? Even though he didn't stop? I mean, he stopped as soon as she said no, but no was after the act.
No, that would be it. You
Okay.
have to tell her no. I mean, we have to hear, I don't want to be part of this. And then that point on, then that's it.
Otherwise, you're, I think, dealing with the Duke Lacrosse situation, that the woman may have actually banged a couple of the guys, but then
Even then.
She claims afterwards, I said no or whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, I thought you meant, let's say she's pulling a train.
Yeah.
She could say yeah after the first 2 or 3, and then not fuck the other ones, and guess what? That's rape at that point.
Right.
If you bring that on. I don't think it's all that difficult to understand that everybody has to be into it.
Well, what if you're banging the girl? No. What if you're kind of fingering her and everything like that? And as Pepper says, maybe she is really drunk and sort of passed out, but she never says no. And
I think that we're at the point now we know not to fuck someone who's passed out.
Right. Oh, okay.
I think that we can all see that that's a fucking negative.
All right.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean like it looks like she's dead, but I mean like still breathing
even
and-
passed out.
Okay.
I think even passed out, we say to ourselves, well, you know what? Tonight might not be the night here.
Okay.
Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, Lil, I was wondering, when you say you like it aggressive or rough, do you mean actual, like, the pounding, or are you talking about, like, getting your hair pulled
Mike,
and, like, grabbed?
this is not a show for you to jack off to our friend Lily.
I'm always ready to answer, too.
I
but you always
know.
cut me off.
His
I don't
pants
mind.
are down.
Both. is the
Now,
answer.
well, Lily, of course, you can answer whatever question you wanted, but there's no way he needed to ask that. Drew, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddies?
Yeah.
Hey, I got a weird one.
Yeah.
When I was in college, I was dating this broad, and we were, like, hooking up, and finally it's like, we had our clothes off, and there was actual penetration, and then she's like, no, we got to stop. And so, of course, I did, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I mean, literally, I was in her for, like, 30 seconds.
Right.
Well, then later, we still dated, even though I told all my friends how crazy this chick is.
Sure. Why stop?
Crazy chicks are fun, kind of, I guess. But she used to say stuff like, yeah, when we have sex sometime, when we finally do it. And I finally had to say to her, I'm like, we did have sex. The time frame doesn't matter. I mean,
Why? You sound like the crazy person. You had the opportunity to get out of the date rape thing. And you push yourself back. No, remember when I date raped you? That counts.
Well, technically, I fucked you in a legal manner.
Let it fucking dangle, my friend. You're out of that.
Guys, always like to have the last word.
Yes.
Even if it's going to put him in prison.
You're in the books, honey. You're in the fucking books. You can't take yourself out of it. Jesus Christ. Bob, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddies. When I was in college, I got accused of date rape because the girl didn't remember it at all. I had to get a lawyer. She went on campus and got, like, the rape kit testing thing done to her. And the whole time,
Oh, Jesus.
it was consensual. We were both completely hammered. And she ended up talking to me and not pressing charges because it would have completely fucked up my life. But the problem is, North Carolina, if a girl has any alcohol in her system at all, she cannot give consent. So you have sex with a girl after she's had a single beer in North Carolina, you can be accused of raping her and go to jail.
I wouldn't fuck a girl in North Carolina now without a contract. I'd be like, darling, you're beautiful. And I believe you know my attorney, Mr. Lieberstein. Now, that's scary there that you can't drink in North Carolina before you have sex.
Do you think that some women maybe use the term date rape as an excuse for maybe a bad mistake? Like that woman, she got drunk and she thought that she had sex with him, and instead of just saying, hey, I made a really bad mistake, oh, it was rape.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think maybe there's some people who kind of use that as...
All right, now let's look at our own Dave here, right?
Right.
And you got pretty drunk the other night where you're blacked out.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, if you had consensual sex that night...
With Earl.
Yes, let's say with Earl. Would you believe him? Now?
No.
Yeah.
I would be pressing charges out the ass.
Oh,
Earl
literally. But see, that's the fucking problem. You're blacked out. Earl would be saying, please, he was loving it. He was screaming, don't forget to reach around.
No, you raped me, Earl. Pay up.
Here's Josh. Josh, you're on Fez.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Yeah.
So check it. There was a girl that I ended up dating for a little while, and before we even started dating, we went out for our first date, and we had a couple of drinks. We went out, had a good time, came back to my place. Things started to get a little hot and heavy. Before we know it, we're going at it. And then all of a sudden, we're in the middle of it. She stops and tells me no. So I do. I stop. And then she starts again a little bit later and jumps on top of me and starts, we're going at it again. And then she says she wants to stop again, so I did. And it went on like that for probably about 2 hours, on and off. And then she starts crying, saying that I'll never talk to her again. And then the next morning she said that she really didn't want anything like that at all. And we ended up dating for like a year after that. It was a really weird situation.
Well, who's the nut here? I mean, you're the one who's... I keep hearing from guys that are dating fucking lunatics. Now, this is going to surprise you fellas. But some of these women were abused when they were younger, and they fucking haven't been treated for that yet, and then you're going out with them in college. You can't recognize that somebody seems to be suffering from what I like to call Fez syndrome.
That dude,
Fez, I feel like you're sending out mixed signals.
I am?
I'm thinking you want to be raped.
No, I don't want to be raped.
Well, you're not going to do anything yourself.
I know. How is that a mixed signal?
Well, you said you're curious, right? You're bi-curious, seeking same.
I'm always curious, yes, but curious doesn't equal rape. That's too big of a leap.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to hire some gangbangers.
Don't hire anyone. I won't know when it's coming.
Well, you'll know. Right in your face. You'll know when it's coming. Here's Lipsy. You're on Ron and Fez. Lipsy, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, I had a buddy that got accused of rape because the girl was thinking no, and she was too scared to say no.
No, this buddy, is it you, Lipsy?
No, hell no.
Yeah. Now, where do you live?
Texas.
All right, Texas down there, date raping is just called dating. There's no real difference between the two things. So the girls are actually like this. Hey, I've been invited out for a date rape next Friday night. I got to find something nice to wear. Hey, guess what, everybody? She finally has decided that I can date rape her. I can't wait. Oh, Texas.
They like everything bigger down there. Steak, rape,
charges.
Tim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, before I just started dating my wife, we went at it, and next day she told me that it was she really didn't want to do that. Well, anyway, we got along great, and then we ended up getting married. Now she pretty much tells me to force fuck her. She wants me to rape her.
Yeah, that's not really rape.
Well,
That's a game two people are playing.
Well, what happens is one day she just gets pissed off at me.
Yeah, but that would be a totally different situation. I don't know why people get confused between fantasy play and reality. Obviously, some women have rape fantasies, but that's just like a guy having a fucking, like in the Die Hard movie, but doesn't mean you can go around shooting people like in Die Hard. There's a real difference between the two. By the way, I was deciding this just this moment, Die Hard has to be the worst fucking title of any film in history.
What? It's great.
He didn't die hard. It had no tie-in one together. It's up there with Reservoir Dogs as far as not making sense. There was no Reservoir or Dogs. They did not call themselves the Reservoir Dogs.
Well, it was hard to kill him.
Yeah,
so die.
but he didn't die.
I don't get it now.
At some point, he should have been dying hard.
And then the sequels Die Harder.
Yeah.
Like, well, now it's really his bullshit.
Die Hardest most of all. I think you need to work on the title a little bit. And Reservoir Dogs, no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't understand that
You
one.
don't get it.
They're not even near a reservoir.
No.
The whole movie takes place in a warehouse.
But then you're like, hey, are they the Reservoir Dogs? Is that their name? But no, it never came up.
What would make more sense is Rendezvous Dogs, because the whole movie's about I'm serious. If they had to meet each other in the warehouse, who was betraying who?
Well, so at that point, why not just call them Rendezvous Men? If we're just going for as fucking serious as you can get.
All right.
I would like to just call it the Bout of Mr. Orange. That's my title for it.
Wouldn't Reservoir Dogs have something to do?
Hey, everybody, it's Franklin!
Hi,
Franklin.
Hi. How's vacation? Wouldn't the title have something to do with, being stray dogs and, the hanging out at the reservoir?
No,
the
supposedly he took it from a French film title. That's where it came from.
Did you read that script?
Which script?
I think one of our friends sent us a script for a new Tarantino movie.
Yeah, but it's not that big a deal. It's out on the internet. It's not like it's on,
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I want to keep it quiet.
Yeah. And apparently it was just the first thing anyway. And I don't want to read a script of something.
No, neither do
I
I.
want to see the movie.
Neither do I.
John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys? I just want to tell you why Reservoir Dogs is called Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
It's because it's like a British reference to rats. Like, they're so big that they're called Reservoir Dogs, and it's like a foreshadowing to Tim Roth being a rat.
Yeah, you know what? I heard that, but then the Tarantino said that wasn't true.
And plus, it's plural. There's only one, so it would be Reservoir Dog. Singular. I mean, no.
I got
Who else
you.
is a rat?
Right.
Why are you screaming at us?
I take Tarantino seriously.
You're the only person left. Even he doesn't.
He does. Inglourious Bastards is going to be fucking amazing.
All right, I got a movie for you. I can't even think of the name of it, but it was on cable, and it's The Rock doing his version of Mr. Nanny or whatever it is.
The pacifier.
Is that what it's called?
No, that's the Vin Diesel one.
Okay.
Yeah, The Rock is taking care of some little kid where he's supposed to be a pro football player. And it is so incredibly bad that I could not turn it off.
I want to check it out.
It was the game plan.
What do I know? I saw it accidentally. It is so fucking bad that everything else is bad has to be fucking pissed off that it gets thrown in the same trash heap with this.
Ever since Kindergarten Cop, everyone who's a big action star has to make the fucking lovable kids movie. That
Right,
makes
everybody
no sense.
seems like, I can't imagine a large man next to children. Like, it's somehow freakish. Like, they're none of the same species to begin with.
Yeah. It's retarded.
It's just worse. Movies are just awful. Tim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Never Ending Story. That's another crazy movie name for some reason because the movie ended.
So your version, the only reason it would work is if the movie was still going on now. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Earl, what's the worst titled movie? Doesn't have to be a bad movie. Like, I think Die Hard is a fine action film, but it still annoys me to this day.
Scent of a Woman by Al Pacino.
Yeah, but did he just smell women? Was that the point there?
It had nothing to do with anything. He was playing a blind army colonel or whatever that thing was.
It should have been called Hoo-Ah. That would have been the perfect title for that movie. What about for you, Fez Watley?
I'm going to say Swim Fan. just the dullest, stupidest title for, I mean, it doesn't even, yes, the person is a fan of a swimmer, but it's a stalking thing. It's not like somebody, it's not even like the fan with Robert De Niro where a fan went psycho. This is swim fan.
Here is Brian. Brian, you're on Ron and Fez. Whoops, let me try you again. Brian, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, guys, real quick story. A buddy of mine at work told me this happened to his brother. This guy's making out with a chick. They're both really drunk. She's on her way to passing out. I guess she feels bad, like she doesn't want to let him down or whatever. She tells him, go ahead and just do whatever you want. She knows she's passing out. She says, do whatever you want. So he goes for the anal, and the next day she's not screaming rape, but she's complaining her ass hurts. What are your thoughts?
I doubt very much that she said, go ahead and bang me in the ass. I'm drunk. Christian, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, how about Fez's favorite movie, Disturbia?
There's a disturbance in the suburbs.
I'm not even going to get into that fucking unwatchable fucking piece of garbage. All right, we're going to break here. Ron and Fez.
Ronnie B, Fez W, Ron and Fez. The Ron and Fez show. It's the best thing going today.
In death, a member of Project Mayhem has a name. His name is Robert Paulson. 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 Guys, his name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson.
It's the Ron and Fez show. Back from vacation. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Lily's sitting in with us. Lily, I talked to our friend Keisha, who used to be a producer for Ron and Fez. She's interested in trying a little show with you to see how the two of you would do.
Oh.
Everybody wants to do a show with you now.
Yeah, except for the germ freak.
The germ freak you don't like. You don't get along with him.
I don't like him at all.
But Sam wants to do a show with you.
Yeah.
Did Davey Mack want to do a show?
I did. She turned me down. So now I'm still working for Dave and Crazed Live. Show of the future.
Glad.
But it's past tense. So
I'm glad that you don't take this seriously. That's really important.
I do take it seriously. And
It's your career.
I wanted to do a show with Lily, but she doesn't want to do one with me for some reason.
I'll do a show with you.
There you go.
Just for shits and giggles.
What's that even mean? What does that mean?
I don't know.
You giggle when you shit?
Diarrhea and laughter.
Yeah. Well, I think Keisha and you would work off. It'd be like, it's like black chicks, white chicks. Who's not going to like that?
Yeah.
Like a zebra show with women.
I'm down for it.
You guys could be the woman version of Obama and Joe Biden.
They could be half of The View.
Oh, yeah, the View's back, huh?
Yeah.
They're done their summer break. And then I guess, doesn't the lesbian come into to New York to start it off every year? Ellen, doesn't she come to New York
Yeah.
do a week?
She usually does.
Yeah.
I don't know if she did. She's married now. Maybe she's not doing it.
You know what? I don't blame her either. I love her wife.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah, she couldn't have picked a better woman for herself. You know that picture, though, with the two of them together? I think they should have both wore dresses. Yeah, I don't like to act like, well, I'm the boy in the relationship. You're a lesbian. You don't have to be the guy. And you're still now, even though you're both lesbians, you're making up hetero rules for yourself. I would, even if I married another guy, I'd still want us both to wear dresses. I'd say let's both put on a dress.
Yeah, I don't understand, like, full-blown lesbians, like the ones who put on strap-ons and stuff. It's like if you want to get fucked by something that's like a penis, this is a real penis. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, that's cheating, I think.
Yeah, it really is, because it's like, well, you're not supposed to like cock, so what are you doing? That's
I think if a
unfair.
lesbian wants a strap on, then a guy should be able to come in and bang him. That's the way I would do it.
I agree.
Have you ever been to a lesbian wedding?
No. Never.
I went to one and I masturbated to the whole thing, which they said was inappropriate.
what
like
else
every
are you
other
gonna
wedding.
do? Yeah.
It was on the third floor. Don't go down to that third floor anymore, Dave.
Again, the stall goes to the ground. No one's ever going to see.
Boy, your baby got big over the vacation break, huh?
Oh, God. Yeah. She's an actual human being now. I was the first person in the world to make her laugh, which I feel very happy about. And
then apparently she's never seen any old Red Buttons tapes because that guy was hysterical.
Well, we didn't have Red Buttons.
How'd you make her laugh?
I was doing this like cop puppet that I brought in, and the cop puppet he just tells her, make sure you tie your shoes and things like that. And
don't even have any.
Wash your hands before you eat dinner.
Those aren't laws. Why is the cop saying that?
Where are the jokes?
Well, she liked the face of the cop.
Face!
And, yeah.
By the way, we got a little Jay Moore still in your face bit.
Yeah.
This is Jay Moore. What show was he doing, Hicks?
Fill in for Jim Rome.
All right, let's take a listen.
Face. You know when it burns at UCLA? When you get a B-. Face. All right, you know what's funny, clones? I got a guy in here. I came in early to put face into a microphone so we could push a button when I point to him. And apparently this guy's on, stucknut.com, ronfez.net, whackbag. He's on some kind of weird website. What are you doing that you can't? All I want you to do is hit the face button. Face. You know what I know the clones don't like? Is boom, out of here. They're livid over that. So if you can't get the face button ready, I got to go to Brett Myers, boom, out of here for 2 hours. Face. What's this guy's name? Kyle. Just keep one eye on me. And when I point my finger, ready? Point. Face. Little too slow. Point. Face. That's the one I want. All right? Let's check this out. Oh, new medal count. United States 81. China 79. Face. We'll be right back after this.
See, I don't think Jay sounds very serious. He's always like this, like I'm hosting a show. I'm sitting here hosting. I'm going to act like I'm talking about sports. So he just steals your face thing.
Yeah, I'm not very happy about that. I know you're Mr. Hollywood.
Now, who are the clones? The Rome clones?
Yeah.
I didn't know
That's
that.
their fans.
I've seen his TV show. I never heard his radio show.
Yeah, well, I mean, just because, you are a star, and I've done very little with my life, doesn't mean you can steal my thing. All right?
Well, I think you should be happy that it's out there like that. So far, both Opie and Jay Moore have stole your face bit.
Yeah, then people are going to forget who the originator was. I'm fucking Steve Allen over here.
It was also actually, and please don't hold this against me, it was that stupid Dane Cook movie. Has anybody brought this up? That one of the guys in that movie, and I don't know why I was watching it, but he always goes, face. And he puts his hand over his face. It's really weird.
Dane Cook now.
Which movie
it wasn't
was
Dane Cook who did it in the movie. It was the one with Jessica Simpson. I can't remember.
Where I'm going to be the best person at Walmart?
Yeah.
I had a little bit.
Sons of bitches.
It's a good movie, though. If you like Walmart. It's a really good movie.
I don't.
All right, here's a little more Jay Moore.
Dear Jay, face, signed, Otis Nixon, Benito Santiago, Ron Cargavice, and Rosie O'Donnell, and Willie McGee. I added Willie McGee for you, Blaze. You left him off. Face! Play the other one on. Face! Ron Cargavice. That's the name that sounds like bad skin. That I got news for you right there. Blaze and KC that's huge email. Just stop sending them in. I don't want to hear any more emails regarding faces.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even think that was making sense.
I don't think he cares very much.
Well, I care about face.
Yeah.
And Mr. Moore, ask me next time. I thought we had that kind of relationship.
Why don't you take your cop puppet to talk to him? What's the puppet's name?
Copy.
Let me hear what Copy.
Hey, Jay Moore, how's Gary Unmarried doing?
Here's G-Man. G-Man, you're on Ron and Fez.
Jay Calder, 1229.
Hey,
thanks. Dave, is it me or does that puppet sound an awful lot like Earl's dead grandmother?
I'm going to say this. Your impressions are shit. They run together.
Earl's dead grandmother is far different. She
doesn't wear a uniform.
Yeah, I mean, Earl's dead grandma is more like, hey, I really love sucking Tim Russell off in here in heaven.
And don't forget to tie your shoes. God, Tony Randall's got a hard cock. Can't wait to fuck him.
in heaven.
Make sure you wash your hands after pissing.
No, that's different.
It's the same thing.
Don't touch me. This.
All right.
Okay.
Dave, why does he always just do the same lame bit? Why can't you think of something new besides choking him?
Really?
What are you doing without a jacket on? You look like you're in PJs.
I do?
Yeah.
No, I don't wear the T-shirt and jeans.
I'm used to you. I never see you walk around in a T-shirt. You always have a jacket on.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's cold.
What happened in there? You jack it off?
No, I just took it off.
Does he ever do this? Jack it off, Terry. Terry wants to give us a
face
update. What do you got for us, Terry?
Hey, you guys see Terry?
What can we do for you?
Yeah. Hey, Dave claims to have come up with that face. I heard Brian, that dog on that cartoon by Seth Green, Family Guy.
After me.
He said face one day.
After me. Check the records.
I think I remember little kids saying face, though, years ago.
It was in your face, and then I and the Spring Lake Posse simplified it to simply face. And I was the originator of the Spring Lake Posse, so I was the leader, so I get the credit.
So somebody else in there must have came up with it besides
No,
you.
I came up with it all by myself.
You should have gone the other way and shortened it to just in yours.
No.
The Spring Lake Pussies. You used to go everywhere with them?
Spring Lake Posse.
Yeah.
And we were tough.
Yeah.
We used to kick those Spring Lake Heights assholes all over the place.
Get back to the Heights. Brian, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, I've got a bad name for a great radio show. How about Pepper Hicks with LSD, Lily, Sam, and Dave?
LSD.
I think I like that.
What about a show just you and Pepper? Or is he too committed to that little Mexican kid?
Bronx Donnie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Johnny's
yes.
not even Mexican, is he?
He's from Ecuador.
I thought
The other day, he was sitting here waiting for you, and he acted like he didn't know us. Like,
That's weird. I saw that.
He would just be sitting here. He goes, I am just waiting for Pepper Hicks to get finished with his production work, and then I'm supposed to talk with him. I go, Johnny, I know you. Don't act like you can't go anywhere.
If you did Pepper Hicks's show, PH, you could say pH balanced for a man, but suitable for Lily. I'm just trying to think of fine, you know what? Fuck Lily and fuck Pepper.
Face,
Come on.
face.
I went on my clones.
Face.
Just try to help.
Freak Dog, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy, I got a spy report.
Oh, good. I need a spy report.
Spy report.
To really cheer me up today.
Country singer and co-star of Smokey and the Bandit, Jerry Reed, has passed away at the age of 71.
No. What happened?
Apparently, just might have been old age. His publicist just reported it, and
Well, 71 isn't old enough to die from old age. I bet it was a truck accident because he never, he was not really careful. Why don't you play us the theme song, Earl? Grab us the theme song.
would Fezzi consider him one of the four faces of the Southern Mount Rushmore?
Face.
He's at least part of the Burt Reynolds Mount Rushmore.
But why has everything got a Mount Rushmore? Do you have it, Hicks? All right, let's take a little listen to a brother. I'm going to actually spell some of this out, too, for Jerry Reed. And for Willis Reed, his brother.
Oh, God.
Who's still alive, but his knee's bad.
Great player.
Now, here we go. This isn't it. Turn it off. Earl, why don't you grab one of the things? You know the films. You were around then. He doesn't know it. Come in here and grab your goddamn thing that you said you had to have. What is wrong with you?
Now, I just saw a wrestling DVD with Jerry Reed as part of it over the vacation.
I don't know even what to say back to that.
It just seems weird that I just saw Jerry. I mean, how often do you see Jerry Reed?
Smokey and the Bandit's on TBS every weekend.
I didn't know that he was on any wrestling shows.
Yeah, he was doing like promos for Mid-South Wrestling. Just talking about how it's the greatest wrestling around and being very serious about it.
Now, this is what you watch during your vacation.
I got it and I popped it in. I wasn't going to any summer movies.
You still haven't seen Taxi Driver?
No, I have not seen that. I'm
Have you
getting to
returned
that.
it to Dave?
No.
Give him money right now.
Why?
Give him the money for that.
Honestly, I really want that and the War Room. I have such an itching to watch that D.A. Pennebaker classic with the elections.
Do you have these things at home?
I'm sure they're there somewhere.
Then bring them in tomorrow.
All right.
I'm tired of hearing about it.
I will look for them.
Thank you.
Joey, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah?
Yes.
Dave, you're full of shit, bro. We used to say face when I was in junior high.
Oh,
Bullshit. What year?
Alabama.
What year?
That's not a
Jerry?
year. That's the way of life.
Right now, and I was in junior high.
I'm 30. I'll be 31 in November, so I'm older than you.
Say again?
I'll be 31 in November. I'm older than you. I started it.
Clay, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hey, Dave. You ever heard of Curtis Blow?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
rapper.
The song Basketball, where he says, face.
Face.
All right, let's take a listen. You know the song, Earl?
Was it Eastbound and Down?
No, my
it's
God.
It's called
Are you
Basketball.
fucking keeping up now? We've moved on now to Curtis Blow.
Basketball. The song is called Basketball.
Yes, Basketball by Curtis Blow. Yes, I know the song.
Now you got the Jerry Reed song? Fucking 20 minutes too late? Jesus Christ.
It's a good song, too, by Curtis Blow. But he stole it from me.
All right, let's take a listen. Let's see if we hear it in there.
Face.
Oh, that's it.
What?
Face.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
it.
recall
I heard
this
it.
version.
Face. Face.
Okay. This isn't.
Face.
No.
This is a great song.
You're pressing a button.
Face.
By the way, this is Obama's theme song.
Face.
Oh. I don't know if you're playing some sort of B-side, but this wasn't the original.
Face.
Uses it a lot.
Yeah.
Face.
Now rapping basketball, number 1, Curtis Blow. Basketball is my favorite sport. I like to win and down the court, just like out the count, the microphone. So it's Dr. J and Moses Malone. I like slam dunk. Ow! My favorite play is
Face.
Reason for that.
pick and roll. I like to give and go, cause it's basketball. Mr. Curtis Blow.
Obama, 2008.
Face. Face.
I used to go to dinner and take the girl to see Tiny play against Earl Pearl and Will Big O and Jerry West play basketball at its very best. Basketball has always been my thing. I like Magic Bird and Bernard King. And number 33, my man Kurt Reed is the center of my starting team.
Face. Face.
Watch out, in your face here. Yes, Clyde, Rick, Perry, and Pistol Pete. Now these players could never be beat. Isaiah and Iceman too. Just give him the ball, and then you talk up too. Dantley and Williams are on the scene, and Ralph Simpson is really mean. Bill Russell didn't take no jump, and Dow Dawkins got a monster dunk.
Face.
To the hoop, y'all. Yes.
Face.
Here I go.
You just said it.
Dips.
Can we take it back, girl?
Check me, man.
Just like one line before. Because he did yell out
This
face.
song is the "We Didn't Start the Fire" of refs. He's just naming things.
And Ralph Simpson is really mean. Bill Russell didn't take no jump, and Dow Dawkins got a monster dunk. To the hoop, y'all. Yes. Ha-ho! Here I go. Face. Watch me. Deal.
Well.
Face.
Can't check me, man. Face. Get on down.
Face.
Oh, yeah, I like this
After this, Curtis Blow's going to do a song about brushing your teeth and flossing. Floss! Boy, those early rappers blew. They were just the fucking worst.
It's like they sound, when black people do impressions of how white people rap, that's how they sound. Like they fucking suck.
Why don't we just admit that white people rap like it's 85?
I went into the store, I picked up some donuts. Like, what the fuck?
It's a lot simpler then. What are you going to do?
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Dylan had been out for 25 years.
A simpler time.
Just a lot. The production, of course, wasn't as up to speed as it was then. You just had a little keyboard, you had a little sampling machine. That was it. You had to work with what you had.
And it still blew. Here's Derek. You're in Ron and Fez.
Yeah, this is Derek from St. Louis. I've been saying face since I was in grade school, and I'm 35.
Why does everybody get to steal this from Dave? Why can't he just have his face thing?
Bullshit, Derek. Let me see proof.
Why can't this just be his thing?
This is my thing. This is my thing.
No, you lost it. No. You lost it to the Curtis Blow.
It's my thing, Opie. This is my thing, Mr. Hollywood.
Face. You got faced.
I didn't get faced by Curtis Blow.
Why don't your thing just be shoulders? Shoulders.
Doesn't make sense.
First person I heard use face was Billy Crystal. Remember that fucking routine? Face, I'm looking for you. That's what supposedly what jazz guys used to call women and little kids.
Oh, I don't recall that.
Yeah.
I recall face from
like
the
you
18.
call your chick, you're shouty. I'm one of my shouty sound. Here's Max. Max, you're on a Fez.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Billy Idol beat Dave. He did that song, Eyes Without a Face. See ya.
Eyes without a
face.
Oh.
My eyes without a
face.
That was it.
It's very hacky. No, Billy Idol was not before me. Remember,
reading murder books and trying to stay hip. Yeah, the 80s blew. The 80s might have been the worst fucking decade of man.
Bad clothes, bad outfits.
Bad clothes, bad hair, Guns N' Roses.
Hey,
What? What did I say wrong?
The Guns N' Roses thing.
You gotta admit, worst decade for fucking movies ever.
Yeah, I would admit
terrible
that.
movies.
Yeah, that's when the really bad formula kicked in on how to have, because it was sequel crazy. You know what I mean? It was like Ghostbusters 2, Ghostbusters 8. What's that?
No, there's only 2.
I'm just saying, but Robin 4.
You're wrong. You're wrong, Jerry Reed. You're wrong.
But it was just what a horrible
All
decade.
the movies were bad back then. Music was pretty awful.
And even, I was going to say, even like Dylan and Neil Young went down in the 80s.
They made their worst fucking music.
In the 80s.
Van Morrison made terrible 80s music.
Yeah.
No matter who it was, they could have been. Rod Stewart, great in the early 70s, 80s, terrible.
Even Bruce.
Elton John, listen to his 70s stuff, then listen to his fucking 80s stuff. It's unbearable.
Bruce got carried away with the synthesizer.
Of course he did. He's dancing in the
80s.
dark like a fucking idiot.
With Courtney Cox or whatever the fuck that was.
Why don't you just go out I'm Dancing with Courtney Cox? That would have been a great fucking song.
I think the 90s is still the best decade because you had the beginning of alternative, the best rap, Beck, and like we just mentioned, that's when
I will give you this. I'll give you the first half of the 90s. I'll put that up with the late 60s. Then by the time we got into Marcy's Playground, we were in some real fucking problems. I don't know what happened at the end with the Creed and fucking Marcy's Playground. There was some bad shit at the end of the 90s.
And then you had that whole boy bands. Yeah, pop and Britney Spears and all that.
Wouldn't you prefer, though, even a Marcy's Playground single to, like, I Want Candy or one of those other bullshit 80s, you know, I'm your Venus, I'm your fire?
Yeah, but you're comparing the pop with rock.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, Beck, you know, certainly put a big mark on the 90s in the mid and late 90s.
I'm going to agree with you, too. I mean, I think the early 90s was a fucking phenomenal time for rock. Phenomenal.
That was amazing.
It's forgotten about, where everybody keeps giving that to the 60s.
Yeah, and I mean, and you had probably the best rappers of all time.
Let's let Earl decide. Earl, you will be the judge. But you have to say it. You got to be like, here come the judge, here come the judge. And then you tell us what was the best decade for rock. Do your Here Comes the Judge.
Here comes the judge. Here come the judge. Here come the judge.
Fucking stereotyping. Come on.
I think the 60s were better.
All right, there it is. The
You're
days
a
over.
sellout.
We listen to the judge.
You're a sellout.
But everything came together.
Velvet Underground, Doors, Kinks, Who, Stones, Beatles.
Motown.
Motown, Bob Dylan. It's tough to fight that.
Well, of course, Earl won't bring up hip hop, but what about Wu-Tang Clan, Biggie, Tupac?
He hates that stuff.
That's my point.
Do you think that stuff is better than Motown? 90s hip hop or Motown? What's better?
Motown's better.
Thank you.
But
no
hip
further
hop's
questions.
bigger.
No further questions.
even like the poppier stuff, like Sinatra was still making great records.
Oh, please. What? Scooby-Doo or whatever the fuck he was singing? The 60s stuff was terrible.
I mean, but the whole decade was it was part of a change. It was like a whole. It reflected the times and really.
The bigger bands of the late '60s were probably better than the bands of the early '90s. However, there's a million different underground and even lesser-known bands like Neutral Milk Hotel and Pavement and Luna. There's more bands, better bands overall in the '90s than the '60s. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, the Beatles are better than Pearl Jam. I'm not retarded. But
yes, you are.
But there's
has nothing to do with this argument.
But there's probably 50 solid rock bands in the '90s compared to 10 in the '60s. That would be my argument. There's more.
The bands that came out of England alone blow away anything that came out in the 90s.
It's real fucking tough to come up. I mean, you could. It's really tough to fight that.
And that's the stereotype that the British invasion, the Kinks destroyed Nirvana.
But there is Nirvana without the Kinks. The Who.
I love the
Nirvana.
I love
the Who or Nirvana. Make your pick right now. 3 seconds.
Nirvana.
Really?
I would have to say it. I think they have a bigger mark. So I'm going to say Nirvana over the Who. And I love the Who. You guys are putting me in impossible situations.
Here's Germ Freak. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's going on, people? Dave, what you got to do is with these things that these slogans and acronyms, you have to make people say, copyright after it. So people will say copyright Eastside Dave, because whenever I develop acronyms and things of that words, people have to say copyright Germ Freak at the end.
What have you come up with, Germ Freak?
Well, I've come up with several acronyms like DWI for deal with it, TFB for too fucking bad. I've come up with a lot of these things.
So you honestly feel proud of coming up with the acronym for deal with it?
I do, because it sticks it to people a little. See, when
that was a little girl in Kid Nation.
When you say
she didn't say DWI.
Oh.
When you say DWI to somebody, it sticks it to them a little harder because you're not giving them the satisfaction of saying deal with it. And by the way, is that Nellie there or what's her name, Lily? Lily, we got a table for 4 in the back tonight for 7 o'clock. Just FYI, okay?
Oh!
I don't understand that.
He's making fun of the fact that your dad is wealthy with a restaurant.
You got me.
No problem. Thanks, guys.
All right, take it easy.
He's a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah.
WTF? What is that? What's wrong with him?
What the fuck? Why don't you do this? Why don't you steal his partner away from him?
That would be good. I don't like him anyway. No, I want nothing to do with them.
You don't like
DJ New Style.
I was going to say DJ New Style. Why you interrupted me? For some reason, I was going to call him Hightower. But I was going to be honest. I was going to say, you don't like Hightower? Why am I the only one who uses their real name? Why is it a fucking problem for people to have a first and last name?
Mike.
What's wrong with that?
Mike New Style.
I don't think New Styles is real name.
Oh. DWI, Lily.
She can't.
DWI, B.
But this doesn't mean she can't copyright that because that's that's already an acronym or whatever it is.
Here's Anthony.
Dave, you're on drugs.
Oh, yes?
There is no chance Nirvana even measures up to the Kinks. Kurt Cobain is a pimple on Ray Davies' ballsack.
That's just not
Here's
true.
the problem with this, though. Obviously, it comes down to taste. I am more impressed sometimes with people who came in early, where, let's face it, Ray Davies didn't have the catalog of music, rock music, to look at the way that Kurt Cobain did.
Yeah.
Ray Davies didn't go, hey, the Pixies were great. Why don't I try to get a Pixie sound going?
But
yes,
and the Kinks, where a lot of the British bands were covering, they were covering Motown songs. He was writing from a strictly British perspective. You know what I mean?
Oh, and I wasn't.
Well, you were not.
So?
But
that doesn't take away from some of the stuff I did.
But he was, and to me, that was a lot more original. Where
do you like the Kinks just because of that gay song? The look of the cross-dressing song?
No, I don't like it.
It's okay with me, down low.
No, I'm not down low.
DL.
But there's something to be said for people who take it up to another
Yes.
level. No, not the ass. Another level. I mean, are we more impressed with Usain Bolt or Carl Lewis? You know?
Bolt.
Right. Well, I'm saying Kurt Cobain saw what Ray Davies did, but just
But you
totally
wait
took
a
it
minute.
up another
Last week
notch.
you told me that Carl Lewis was the greatest Olympian.
Oh, he
Are you
is.
now saying Usain Bolt is?
I'm saying Usain-
Usain Bolt,
No, hey, that's a
Jamaica,
sprinter.
Jamaica.
I was saying Usain Bolt's sprinting is insane, but Carl Lewis is definitely the best.
Would you say
Olympian.
that it's insane in the membrane?
Another 90s band? Yes, I would.
Then let's just call people CHs if we think they're crazy. You fucking CH.
Copyrighted.
Here's copyright. You don't care much for the germ free.
No, how could you? He copyrights DWI. What is wrong with him?
You don't find him kind of adorable?
Not in the slightest.
MYJ, Lily. Maybe you're jealous.
I am jealous because he's friends with Barb.
She was over on Tuesday.
How was that?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Just me staring at her.
Boring her to death.
Right.
Here's Catfish. What can we do for you, buddy?
Ronnie B, I've got a moral conundrum I want you to help me with.
Good.
I let you down, buddy. I had my sister-in-law. She went to Chicago. I made it a point to let her know to pick me up some Ronnie B cupcakes. And she let me down. And I wanted to know, what do I do here? Should I kill her or should I fuck her?
Well, where you coming from?
North Carolina.
Yeah, just fuck her. Make sure she's not drunk first. 866-RUN-0-FEZ. 866-RUN-0-FEZ. I'm having trouble with... I'm worried about people now because they're not going to be traveling as much. And, these cupcakes are such a hot item. Now, from what I understand, these are called the Cubs are calling these the Good Luck Cupcakes. They've been eating them every day, hopefully taking it all the way. I wouldn't mind seeing the Cubs win the series this year.
Well, best record in baseball. It's
and the Yanks are what, worse?
No.
There you
Close.
We're hurting you.
They're done.
Fez, you were just in Tampa. What is the Rays fever like down there? People having a fever?
There is no Rays fever.
None at all, really?
No. And, people were, talking about if Jeff Garcia, is he going to be ready for the Bucs season? And they have a playoff team. The team, while I was down there, the Rays, actually, secured their first winning season. Just comes and goes. I mean, I heard...
Like a Karma Chameleon?
Mm-hmm. Comes and goes. Yeah, I heard no one excited about Rays fever. No one.
So this is like the greatest worst. This might be the greatest worst the first story ever, and no one cares down there.
They don't care. They're not
No.
baseball fans.
No.
The last game that they had was 14,000 people. That's disgusting.
And that was Bat Day.
It was.
There's plenty
Hey,
of
did you
tickets.
guys watch the thing going on right now? It's the latest HBO Sports about what it's going to cost to go to Yankee Stadium.
Yeah. And Giants and all that. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, but Yankees was even worse.
That was terrible. Well, it would cost them $800,000 a year for every home game.
This guy has had season tickets since the 1970s. The seats that he has now in the new stadium would cost him $800,000 for the year.
Unbelievable. It's like he's paying for the new stadium himself.
And he has plenty of money.
Costs a little more than.
Well, what does he pay now?
Well, he said only in the last 3 years did it start to go up. When he first had those tickets, they were $6 a game.
Wow.
Now I thought he was like,
It's like 100 or something.
80 to 100. Yeah. 80 grand to 100,000.
Well, the sad part is, for every fan that complains, the waiting lists for these things are astronomical. I will never see a Jet game in my lifetime, ever, because the waiting list is so long. If I wanted to buy season tickets, they said it's like a 10-year waiting list, just to get considered for tickets.
And you're not going to get good seats.
And and there's no guarantee that there's no good seats, but I'm like, I'll never see a football. I've never seen an NFL game.
I'm telling you right now, when you had Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, as shitty as that place was, it was filled with fucking Eagles fans. Now, the new stadium is filled with guys in suits and jackets. Who are these fucking guys?
Mm-hmm.
Who are these
Yeah.
salmon eggers?
And the Giants are now going to pay or charge people $20,000 just to get on the list to buy tickets.
Right.
You have to pay $20 grand before you even fucking write
Well,
a
they
check.
gotta know that you're fucking serious.
I'm serious. I'll be on the waiting list for 15
Great.
years.
We'd love to have you. I'll make $20,000.
I know, but there's something about those, like, I always call them the grits and gravy fans that'll just stick it out. The suit guys, they never stick it out. Like, will they be there?
It doesn't matter.
Will they be there in
money
April?
Is just as fucking green.
I mean, but they won't be there in April when it's balls cold out. They won't
They
be
don't care. The seats will be paid for. Then you'll have a Tampa type situation. All this stuff started when people started selling their tickets on the fucking internet. That fucked everything up for everybody else. When hometown fans started to sell their tickets. So now the teams are going, oh, so that's what a ticket's worth. It's not worth the fucking value. It's worth the resale value. And everybody's screwed now over that. Here's our good friend and longtime Giants ticket holder, Hard Rock Johnny. Hey, Johnny!
Hello, boys.
Johnny, where were you the other night? Fez was buying.
Yeah, no, I never really got the invite. Thanks, Fez.
Fez, you owe him now.
I owe him.
Me and Eddie.
We said on the air we were going. I can't round up every little detail.
And Sheepy's upset, too. You didn't call him.
I mean, everybody heard on the air that you guys were going. Were they all? Everyone was invited?
Everyone knew. Hard Rock Johnny, you knew you were invited, and everyone knew that the semifinals.
Pick up a phone.
I miss the old Fez.
Pick up a phone.
Every now and then.
Make a call.
He knew.
What were you going to say, Johnny?
Giant season tickets. This whole thing, the seat licensing thing is just getting ridiculous. At least in some of the other stadiums where they do it, you actually own that seat for every event that comes into the stadium, so you have the right of first refusal for anything that comes through. Giant Stadium, no, just for 8 games a year. $50,000 is what we have. It's $5,000 a seat where our seats are now.
Oh, Jesus!
And we have 10 of them. It's a steep, it's pretty steep.
Johnny, it might be time for you to fucking just back out on this team.
No, we're gonna figure it out. I mean, look, we have. We're going to make it work, but it's just tough. And the worst thing is, look, you're breaking. It's a 30-year investment because that's the life of the stadium. They're saying 30 to 40 years. So if you actually break it down, 30 years, 8 games, it really is only like $5 to $7 per seat per game. But they want it all up front, and they're saying it's to furnish a new stadium for the fans. Last time I checked, I didn't need a new stadium.
Right, you were happy.
Fans, right? I was happy sitting my fat ass in my seat and having no problem with it. They needed the stadium. And
you got to admit, there is nothing wrong with Giant Stadium.
No,
that is not a hellhole.
No, it's a good stadium. Could the concourses be a little wider to help people get out faster? Yeah, absolutely. But the big thing is, the worst part of it all is the NFL is a revenue-sharing league. So the team that makes the least money still makes the same amount as the team that makes the most money.
Yeah.
So them saying that they needed a new stadium to make more money, they really don't, because it's all equal, because they share revenue. So the poor teams make as much as the rich teams. So they really were. They claim they weren't pulling their weight with the NFL. Well, did the NFL ask them to build a new stadium? Well, then they should pay for the seat licensing fees.
Yeah, it's all bullshit, and it's the fans take it in the ass one after another.
You got guys like you said, guys who've had season tickets on like 50-yard line. Now those seats are $20,000 for the seat licensing, and then you got to pay $500 a game.
And let's face it, a great game is not worth $500.
No, nothing's worth.
And
that.
you're not going by yourself. You got a kid with you, so it's $1,000.
Yeah, I mean,
the fuck you talking about? Watch this game at home for free, for fucking free, warm. And I'll use that $1,000 to buy fucking alcohol, dope, and food.
I'm coming to your place.
TV.
Johnny, listen, I want you to come out with Fez. He's gonna take you out. Eddie, of course, Casey didn't get invited. Who's upset right now?
That's right, I forgot about that.
We'll wait.
Do you know Casey's upset, right?
No, I didn't know Casey was upset.
Well, you invited her best friend, but not her. It's like you slapping her across the face, she said, with your hairy ass cheeks.
He brought Costello in and he jizzed all over Abbott.
Is that good or bad?
I think it's bad. That was a terrible analogy in the long run.
I think it's a good one.
I don't know if it works.
Hey, Abbott! All right, Johnny, you're the best, buddy.
Thanks, boys.
I'll see you at Fez's big party.
Not having a big party.
Why not?
I already had one.
Well, don't you have another bet you're losing?
Well, I have the Dark Knight bet that I'm not really willing to give up yet. Dark Knight beating Titanic's domestic take.
All right, so Dark Knight made $8 million last week.
Yeah, it's up to 502 million.
By the way, congratulations for that, Fez.
Oh, thank you.
Not that you have anything to do
Thank
with it. I don't know why you get happy when someone else makes money.
And then Titanic's like 600,700,000. So I'm under 100 million.
Yeah, but they stopped making money.
They're dead. I mean, Tropic Thunder being 3 weeks in a row.
And they're starting to pull it out of
Which, by the way, is hideous. Did you see it?
No.
Oh, you don't see any of the movies?
We're not. Yeah.
I'm the only one who sees movies.
Well, I mean.
By the way, I just watched The Whackness the other day.
Not good.
It reminded me of Fez. The fucking point comes to this. This chick said to him, I see the dopeness in everything, and you see the whackness in everything. And that's you, Fez. You see the whackness.
Yeah. I'm wacky. That's why.
When are you going back in the Nut Hut?
Oh, I wasn't planning on going back in the Nut Hut. I'm going to see the therapist today, though.
What time?
She's warming up the couch. 6.
Why don't you do this? Have dynamite across your chest and go running in there and fucking blow that bitch out.
I'm sure she wouldn't be shocked to see me walk in that way.
Yeah. And then, in your religion, if you die, you're one of the 42 virgins.
That's not my religion. I'm Lutheran.
Brandon, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's going on, buddies?
What do you say, pal?
Hey, Ronnie, I got to stick up for, the Rays here. I was just at Tropicana Field on Sunday, sitting in a sold-out stadium, and they were playing the Orioles. So,
there is no way that game was sold out.
I swear to God.
It's on Sports Center.
Even the upper deck, it was totally full.
Fez, are you coming back with bad info?
No.
Has this fucking town got Ray fever?
It has nothing. I was there for a week. I actually heard the TV announcers at one game talk about the upcoming series where the Yankees go to Tampa Bay, saying, I hope we can get more Rays fans here for that series than Yankees fans.
I was in line for an hour. I mean, we got there right before the game, so I'm used to walking up to the box office, buying a ticket, walking in. No, there were lines all over the place. So it's
So you're
around.
saying Fez came back here with last month's news that the town is really getting fucking crazy about baseball.
It's getting there. It's taken a while. They got to warm up to it and get off their butts, but it's coming around.
I would think that town would be going just batshit insane with an opportunity maybe to win the World Series.
Yeah, it shouldn't be warming up.
Why are you angry?
Because he's calling with misinformation.
But why does that make you angry?
Because it makes me look bad.
No, what makes you look bad is that shirt and beard.
Or the fact
information you're saying far down on the list of what makes you look bad.
All right.
That Sergeant Carter haircut isn't working for you.
Yeah, it's in a transitional stage.
Making this up. There's nothing wrong with your hair. By transitional, you mean falling out?
Some.
Here's Craig. Craig, you're on a Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
That's actually part of the reason why the licensing fees and all the high stadium costs, that's part of the reason for the resurgence in college sports. I heard you guys talking about the Tennessee-UCLA game. That actually got a 4.52 viewer rating last night, which is higher than the NBA Finals when the Spurs were in it.
Well, I told you this before. That league is the number 2 league in America right now. The only thing bigger than college football is pro football. And those kids have the right to get paid. It's bullshit. Well, here's those fucking Rays getting paid, and they're selling out every game.
They are not selling out every game.
I just got a call that they sold out Sunday.
Don't listen to Pete.
He's from St. Pete. His name isn't Pete.
Oh.
That's a city.
And he's no saint.
That's a city where you supposedly live. Were you even down there?
Yes, I was down there.
I got an idea for you teaming up with someone.
Yeah.
Brazilian Julie.
Is she in radio?
No, I meant sexually.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
look at her.
She's very attractive.
She's gorgeous. She's very, she's got all the cutting edge stuff.
I like how she's from Brazil.
I love that too. Plus, radio now is international.
Fucking A, Canada. Face to them. Face. Only the original.
Big up Curtis Blow. Is he dead, Earl?
No, he's not dead. He's alive.
Too bad, then I'm not going to pour any of my 40 out.
He's got this new song, I'm Not Dead. I'm still alive.
Doing Alive and
Why are
Well.
you angry, too?
I'm not
Who's
angry.
angry as Watley?
I'm not angry. It's just like everyone always trashes early hip-hop. I'm like, you had to start somewhere. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
just-
starting his shit.
That was terrible.
I mean,
his sequel, We're Playing Badminton.
That was terrible. That was fucking a terrible song.
But anyway, you don't think Run DMC wasn't bad?
Yes, they were awful.
They weren't good.
LL Cool J, I need love.
That was great.
I need love.
Will Smith was terrible.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Come on.
He got jiggy.
Parents just don't understand.
That was actually good. That one, and I think I could beat Mike Tyson with great singers. Here's Tony. Tony, you're on Ron and Fez. Tony. Peace. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
By the way, that was Big Daddy Kane that did the basketball song.
No, we just fucking pulled it. Yeah.
Georgia Bulldogs, ranked #1 last year. They played Georgia State. It was $100 a ticket to get in 10 minutes before the game. 15 minutes before the game, the upper deck was still going for $750 a pop.
Jesus.
The game's on TV.
No,
Sit home for the same money,
well,
chase the dragon. Just sit there and fucking enjoy yourself. You're not even shooting up.
I mean, those Southerners love college football. I'll say that about them.
Just not college.
They pack in 100,000 people every
Here's
game.
the thing they love down in Florida right now. College football.
Yeah.
And the Rays.
They don't love the Rays.
There's a fever going on.
There is no fever. That fever has broke before it even started.
Michael, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, buddies?
You tell me, dude.
All right, I'm 10 blocks from Tropicana Dome. My condo's here in downtown St. Pete. And Fez, were you even near St. Petersburg? Because obviously you didn't see all the people wearing Rays gear. I've been here 10 years now, I've never seen people wearing Rays gear like they do. People are out and about in the streets. You go to Ferg's across from the stadium, the place is full.
Yes, it's the bar next to the stadium. Of course it's going to be full.
Why are you angry?
Because they are misrepresenting. I saw more people walking around that area with Yankee hats on.
It is, well, you haven't been to a game this year because the last time the Yankees
I
were
wouldn't
in
go.
town, they were being outrooted. There were more Rays fans in the stands, and I can guarantee you a lot of them were, bandwagon types that jump ship. I even saw a dude with the Yankees tattoo on his ankle wearing a Rays gear.
That's it. That's a
don't
fucking
even-
Yankees fan for you. Who's first?
All right, guys. You be good.
Peace. Here's Brian. Brian, you're on Ron and Fez.
DOB 1980, my body.
Hey, body. Yes.
Hey, Earl talking about the Curtis Blow recordings. What about Robert Johnson and Hank Williams back in the 20s and 30s?
Fabulous.
Still sounded better.
Way better.
Earl?
So, yeah. While you're giving fucking hip-hop all these things, they came 50 years after Robert Johnson.
I understand.
A man who you never fucking heard of because you don't know your own heritage.
I absolutely know the history of Robert
Would you
Johnson.
then go to the crossroads and sell your soul to the devil?
I wouldn't sell my soul.
Then let's do this. Jesus, Earl's soul is gone now, belongs to the devil. Do not let him in the gates of heaven.
No.
It was a simpler time, Ron. The 80s. Video games.
See, Ronald Reagan was the president.
There was this hit show, Head of the Class.
People didn't understand things like Cheers.
Rubik's Cube. What an amazing piece of work.
There was something called parachute pants that was so roomy. And that's why the song Basketball got so popular.
Iran Contra.
Hey, Joe Biden's got a cute little wife, too, huh?
Yeah, Jill Biden.
The JJs.
That whole family's great looking.
Even Bo?
There's this one teenage daughter on the
Bo and Hunter?
On the Biden family. Whoa.
They all got good-looking families.
Yeah, they do.
McCain's family's adorable.
Yeah, and those two girls, Obama's girls, are beautiful.
That McCain said he doesn't even know how many houses he has, and everyone's laughing at him. It's because it's his chick's money.
Yeah. She's good looking.
Yeah, she's hot.
Her father was a beer baron.
Didn't they play the Rays?
To a less than sold out crowd.
JT, you're on Ron and Fez. JT, go ahead, buddy. Oh, we lost you. He said 32,000 fans at the last Rays game.
That's not a
you-
sellout.
Why do you come back with bad information?
I did not come back with bad information. I said
You
that
were
game.
telling me 14,000.
I said it wasn't sold out.
Did you not tell us 14,000?
I may have.
You're off by 18,000. Here's Jim. Jim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, bud.
Without a doubt, the most ridiculous sports ticket to get a hold of by far is the Masters. You literally have to have them things handed down. You can't even buy one.
Yeah, but I don't even understand that. You don't even get his fucking seat. Then you got to walk around and follow? The hell with that. I'll wait here. I can't understand the other game. No, you just follow him.
You don't get to see 99% of the participants.
Every single time you're missing most of the action.
It's ridiculous.
It's like if you had football tickets, but you could just see the guard's feet. Oh, God, what else is happening? His feet look great, but what else is happening out there?
And what if you're not stuck with Tiger? I mean,
all right, here, this was also on the HBO Sports thing. Give me worldwide the 3 most gambled on sports. Dave, you
horse
first.
racing, boxing, college football.
Lil?
I was going to say horse racing would probably be the biggest.
Okay.
I need 2 more.
Yeah.
Yeah, basketball? I have no idea. I don't know what people bet on.
Fezzy?
I'm going to say horse racing first, followed by soccer, followed by pro football.
Wrong. Horse racing, it goes like this. Soccer's first.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Followed by horse racing. Followed by tennis.
No way.
More people
Tennis?
gamble on tennis worldwide than gamble on professional football.
That's insane.
You're insane.
Tennis?
Yeah. Well, it came up because they're fixing tennis stuff.
Oh, yeah, I heard
They're
about that.
fixing
scam,
fucking
yeah.
tennis matches.
But I mean, what? Just people betting for Federer every fucking time? I mean,
No,
there's
they bet all kinds of weird ones. I didn't know it was that popular a world sport.
I wouldn't have thought so. I wouldn't have thought it has any following in Asia or Russia. Well, I guess Russia, maybe.
Russia's huge.
Yeah.
Big European sport.
But South America? Tennis? I don't
Love it
see
down there. They're
Really?
crazy about it. They go out of their minds.
Even in Australia. It is. They have
Well,
the
they have the
Australian
Open.
Open.
Pat Cash.
So, Johnny Cash. How's that? Let's all fucking play this game. All right, we are back. Fez, you're going to be back tomorrow?
Yes, I am.
I can't wait. Can't wait till you come back tomorrow.
I will be back tomorrow, noon in the east.
I forgot this song when we were on vacation. It's really a song about a satellite, like our own radio broadcast on. But this satellite spreads love. And that's how I like to think of our show. Spreading love.
Oh, shit! Fucking rip shot.
Get it now?
No.
That spread some ribs.
You're sensitive, Davey.
Well, you hit me 5 times a month in the ribs.
It's love.
It is. It's a satellite of love.
Yeah.
Lily, tomorrow I want you to bring in spaghetti sauce.
Okay.
Got something to plug there, Watley?
This weekend, Unmasked with Tommy Chong is going to debut Saturday at 8 p.m. in the East on XM Comedy 150, and then Sunday 2 p.m. Eastern on XM 202 right here on The Virus. That's Unmasked with Tommy Chong.
Congratulations to the Rays for selling out
They
on
didn't.
Sunday. You did it, Rays.
They did nothing.
Fez lied. You did it.
Mm-mm.
And coming soon, I don't want everybody else is going to be able to go to Florio's with Fez.
You have to be paying attention. Some of these things are organized last second.
Why couldn't Casey come?
Someone had to watch the baby.
That's what Mom was there for.
Right.
One last thing, and don't forget this. This is very important.
That's the end of my show. Donk.
Ron Bennington, Fez Watley. It's the Ron and Fez Show.